Very true and real. Let's play some 2B, man. Gonna be a long ass master run. I think just because the individual games take so goddamn long, but to be relatively fine, probably. At least the song's a banger. Alright, grab this. Go over here. 2B carried into Masters. Perhaps. Carried to heaven by this goddamn theme, probably. God, it's so good. It is angelic, man. Did I set it as my I did set it as my in-game music. It's good. The 2Bing will continue until morale improves. It's true. What the fuck was our shit again? We did like bonk, 1, 2, 3, that, and that. That was kind of like the regular combo. And then the cash out was like this, that, this, into the... Well, you could do the perfect hit into super there, or you could just do Raging Strike if you're lazy too. Speaking of morale, my Gemini cup is probably cooked. May I feel a little... I got some lucky runs yesterday. I feel a little bit better about it. Now, we still have like 3 days. We still got like 3 more days to prep for Gemini Cup, but I feel a little bit... Oh, let me get this. What do you think this should be? No Soul Forge. Probably like no... What? I actually don't know what it would be for 2B. I guess it's no skill gauge, right? I mean, that is taking away most of her specials, which feels like a little... almost a little overboard, but the character is kind of centralized on that, right? No 5H, unironically. The 5H will continue until morale improves. This laser's pretty good too. No skill gauge is like a lot of things kind of wrapped up in one, but maybe it's fine. Oh! Oh, Paul Blart, by the way. Paul Cop. This is guaranteed. Oh, it's only heavy auto combo that you get that on crouching. Right, my bad. I forgot. Damocles! Didn't get the follow-up proper. My bad. Oh, nice 2-0. Okay, hold on. No... Oh, yeah, I guess no skill. No... Oh, God, it's not updating. Alright. No whiff canceling? That'd be an interesting idea, too. Okay. Ow. Ow. Is this just me, or is this a much more spacing-aware player than most S+s you normally run into?
Like a book.
Like this fellow. Oh god, yeah, it's just, you know, I mean, just much more aware, kind of in general, than I'd expect. Oh man, whoa, nice confirm. Yeah, okay. We got someone a little spooky here for the first game of the day. That's my bad. I am just hitting 5H over and over. Okay, I think I'm dead. Let me update. I want to update this thing so I can see chat again. No SKL gauge. I guess we'll probably be right. You know. He is called PC. You think Paul? I don't know who Paul Blart is. You can grapple full screen after the beam. Yes. You can also usually dash up to get a little bit of an... Oh, you're supposed to do auto combo enders there. That's my bad. Like that. Switching to a different ender. Right, gives you some of that gauge back. Oh. Yeah, throw baiting and shit. I don't know who this fella is, but he is not an S+ or an S++ at that. Oh, that only works again. Only works on the heavy auto combo on crouching, right? I forgot. Okay. No, sir. Oh! I'm goaded. What? What do you mean? I'm supposed to get that.
Pointless. Pointless.
Yeah, we don't have a good Orc of OS on this lady, which is a little unfortunate. We do 2U here because our 5M does no damage, and we can't 5H.
I've met my match.
Exclamation mark Yago, indeed. But yeah, my Gemini Cup, I mean, we still have like 3 more days to prepare, but I'm feeling at least a little better than I was prior.
Cover me.
Think fast.
Yeah, double jump is going to cause the Siegfried some problems, I think. Seems like he's very ready for like the 1 timing to anti-air potential. Oh man! Oh my god! I just didn't. I should have. I said double jump was good, and then I just didn't double jump 3 times in a row, and disaster struck. I should have seen this coming. Anyway, die, Mr. Frito. Howdy, LT's bit. You planning on running Wellness or Ladiva mainly? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They're both really fun. Wellness is certainly better, but they're both, you know, that's not really how I be making my decisions and shit anyway. Dude, the whiff punish. This guy's the world's greatest. It's not really anti-airing, which I find pretty convenient for me, certainly. I mean, that a big ol' Siegfried, though, Slammo is certainly, you know, it's comparable to what we're rocking. It's a little slower than our 5H, it's even a little bigger. Oh, okay, I really should be using 5M more. I'm doing like 5L into 5H, and it's causing problems. I don't got that kind of plus frame. I didn't do 5U dash, so I got fucked. Happens. Holy shit. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Short. Okay. Holy Siegfried SBA. Jesus, okay. Yeah. How goes your Monday, Mr. Break? Not bad. The Siegfried, spooky. Letting him win into S++ to get more gems, optimal. You get more points for I know you get more points for being a master. You get more points for being an S++ as an S+. Is that true? Perhaps. 1, 2, 3. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. I mean, now he's just matching a little bit. He felt a little bit more considered earlier.
This is bad.
Okay, get out of there. Out of that corner that I hate so much. Yeah, now he feels a little bit, he lost some of his patience, I'm not sure. I'm so glad that 2B has low damage, and boy does she. I think, something like that. I thought it was like maybe for fighting someone over 2 ranks above you, but like 2 letters above you, generally. Outside of an S++ fighting a master, but I might be wrong. Isn't that like punishable? Isn't that shit like -6? Or am I thinking of Soulforge? Probably thinking of Soulforge. Let's see. My auto combo failed me. Okay. 2U there is certainly a little strange. I am now starting to wonder what the Siegfried is thinking now. What came over him. That's a really bad combo. It's probably fine. Okay. Dude, that was a whiff punish? Holy shit. That was -5. We don't have a punish for that. We got no answer to Damocles.
No sacrifice is too great.
Jump back. Oh, I thought I could smash Frozen. I could not. Whatever. JH, 5H, that's all it is. That was a weird set. Apparently we won that. I didn't feel like I won that. Be forgiven Eustace on the other day. I had to log off immediately after since I knew anything more would lead to disappointment. You know? Quitting while you're ahead, not a bad idea. Often. That felt weird. Yeah, that... I guess maybe I was just interacting with the part of, like, at first I was just interacting with the part of the game that Siegfried was the most comfortable with. Or something like that. SBA hits you there? Yeah, he whiffed SSBA, but... Always 2B, far H, never her near H. You know, she doesn't even have one of those. Hello, Hecko. This should be a good matchup, right? I feel like in general she likes fighting zoners. Double jump is a real pain in the... Though, I guess Eustace can shut down a lot of the air movement if he's got meter. Something like you slow kill, where it kind of shuts off the entire aerial side of the screen. I guess, I mean, as long as you don't have red grenade on you, you just kind of air block it and nothing happens. If you have red grenade on you, though, it's a complete no-fly zone. I wonder if you can, like, double jump past slow kill. Probably, right? Get down here. Okay, fair. Interesting. Did not see that one coming. Oh, the wire didn't quite come out in time. Oh, I almost got air unblockable. Bigly. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This works. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yep. Pretty nice. If you anti-air with 5H right there, you can go to the wire. What is this song? I've heard everything in this game at this point now. Nothing should be a surprise. He held the slow kill. That's weird. I guess that's probably to beat double jump, right?
You can.
Yeah. That answers that question. You can double jump over slow kill, most certainly. Yeah, use slow kill though. Oh, and we can't block once we double jump. True, true.
That's not a dud.
Forgot about that part. Ow. Good call up. He did not try to spot dodge. I should be doing it on reaction, not on preemption. Oh my god, I did not. He could have gotten. Oh no, he couldn't have gotten red grenade. It was on cooldown. I'm a liar. Guess I did not expect the cross up there. So
Life is forfeit. You should dodge.
overhead is fine by me. Not really something I'm gonna put too high on my mental stack.
Go away.
Not very risky in that sense. Fair.
You should dodge.
I tried to SSB it.
Slow kill. Tick tock. Life
Okay.
is forfeit.
Oh, nice. I tried to SSBA on wake up and I got you laser. It was very unfortunate. Small fish, small pond, peak OST. Oh, that's the Eternals one, right? I remember that's why I don't remember this, because when we were actually listening to it, I got too distracted, being mad about all the cool Eternals that weren't in the video game. Because in the OST tier list, there was like a video that was playing over top of this. That again just had like, it showed like all the Eternals, and I was like, all these motherfuckers. I now understand why everyone. Oh, right, it's just an overhead. That wasn't even like mixed. That was a straight up. I saw him jump and I continued blocking low. Bonk.
Not to get negated. Faster. Zap him.
Ah! Okay, nice.
No returns.
Alright.
This is bad.
Okay.
Making it dumb.
Can't kill you here. Is, I'd say, a damn shame.
Take it to hell. Less respect. It's gonna blow.
Iggy went through it! Oh! I thought that triggered. Okay, my bad. I thought that triggered a little faster. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Believe in victory.
I only have one character in S++ to snipe. Well, we're in S+ right now.
Slow kill.
Take your chance.
That's not a dud.
You fucking went through the Wheel of Pain, man. I thought it would catch it.
As predicted.
I thought that activation was a little quicker than that. Did they nerf that? Is that alongside, like, making it disappear if she gets hit?
Watch your
I remember that being really hard to actually, like, stop. That's fair. I guess that's not real after a throw. You can just DP her and she dies.
here.
Stuff. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Tell me. Sting.
Get slow killed.
Near miss.
Get rapidly murdered.
Got him. Dead end. No funnels.
Dumb.
Okay. A little scared.
Cover me.
Can't kill him, unfortunately.
Defense up.
That's fair.
No return.
Risky, but I mean, I did commit to something right there, so it worked out.
Impossible.
Battle 2.
I remember, yeah, this. I don't remember the song at all because I was too busy complaining about the cool ass Eternals not being in the video game. It's okay.
Finish. Not today.
No, stay down.
It's gonna blow.
Oh, good. Delayed spot dodge. Holy 2B, 2H. I mean, that's a job that only very few 2Hs could have done right there, right? That's like 2B, Siegfried, Grimnir could have done that. I think Bubs probably misses because it doesn't hit quite as high. That was a job for, yeah, a very special class of 2H. A better class of criminal. Fair. It's very punishable. I am not reaction trying to beat this guy. Oh! What's it called? You can't get close H there, can you? Oh, I could have extended this so much better. Holy shit, I suck. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. What's that? You can only get medium. How plus are you after the Raging Strike crumple?
Battle 1.
Are you plus 15? I think you're plus 15, so that guy can get 5H actually. This 1, 2, 3. Yeah, pretty good. It's only 2 skill gauge basically total. So we take those for sure. I like threading the needle there with the double jump. It's actually able to like recalibrate mid jump and get through the slow kill. Okay, good trade for us. Keeps him in the corner. Down these stairs. Just kind of zooming around. Little hornet. Yeah, plus 15. Okay, so I can get 5H. I was too. I could have gotten 5H into the cable extension, into you laser. Like Echo should have been dead 100 times over there. Got it. It's like the part of my brain that goes, oh, this person is jumping, I should like block an overhead, is just turned off today. Not sure what that's about.
You can.
Sure.
Thunder.
This is still minus now.
Gotta move back.
Okay. Bro used every U skill in the kit. Back to back. Whoa, he gets a combo there? What the fuck? This is scary. I don't like this part. Big fan of him exploding it. Oh no, I guess if he fully charges it, it's not minus anymore. That's fair.
Cover me.
I can spot dodge this. Whoa, that's... Gotcha, you block it. It's not that minus if you spot... Okay. So true, best. Bonk. Checked. 1, 2, 3, bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm sure there was probably... Maybe it's more damage to do you laser first there. Just because... yeah, it probably is, right? I just wanted to keep him on the ground as long as I could. But you laser and all the heavies are probably going to... Like, they do more damage, I assume. So it would have been better. Like, this does... Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I did this into that. I could have done that and then still done all of this. And that would have been certainly better for the scaling, right? Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Sure. I forgot RS number 2 still launches if the first one guard breaks. Yeah. It's only like if you use the combo Raging Strike like this, then the next one won't, right? Like if I do like a combo Raging Strike that launches, the next one just sets him right down. 2B does have real low damage though, for the topic earlier. I mean, again, in the mid, something I never really credited this character with is in the mid screen, it's actually higher than this. Just her kind of doing like her auto combos into the finishers from the ranges she's at. She gets more damage from those ranges than most characters do. But then like in, you know, the range where most characters would just get auto combo, she tends to fall behind a little bit. And then in the corner, she falls behind a lot. Like honestly, even with spending her skill gauge, she's only she's like average, spending a lot of skill gauge, like cashing out. And without it, it's like truly, I mean, it's just for mid-screen damage. It's truly horrendous. Which is, I mean, a very fair balancing factor to have on the character, I think, considering just how likely it is for her to find these hits, considering how good and strong they made her neutral, right? Like like some of the best buttons in the game, a double jump, right? Like incredibly good air buttons, like good projectiles. They made it very likely that 2B is going to find these hits. So the fact that she doesn't get really good damage off of them makes a lot of sense to me, personally.
Not so fast.
Fair. Balanced. Yeah, imagine trying to punish Galleon 5H. Would not be me. I guess I didn't try right there, but I didn't really have any faith it was going to succeed, I suppose. Reaction checked. Block forever. You know what? Good. This is good patience. What I was trying to go for, people like, the thing to do against 2B, to my understanding, is to just kind of block forever. Because, you know, like Zoe, like Nier, she's one of the few characters in the game who can, like, run out of her ability to do things. But I find a lot of people don't really have the desire to do that. So if you just, you know, if you're just plus for long enough, eventually they go, okay, get me the fuck out of here. That's something you can definitely exploit. Good by this Galleon to actually have, I mean, some of the things that, like, for example, the U-balls is just fake. Like, they could have on reaction killed me for that. But besides that, like, blocking the rest of it, I think was commendable. Very fair. No, ma'am. Oh, she's too short? In her crumpled state. Very fair. And valid also. Can you not... Is that air unblockable? That's actually a good question. Is that like... Is that no-fly zone? As soon as... I should check that out. Because I'm not sure. Bonk, bonk.
Not quite.
Imagine trying to challenge the Smash Bros. Neutral air. Who do you think you are? Here's a funny one. A giraffe, a Harvard, and a human walk into a bar. Okay. And the joke is that the bar must have been slanted diagonally.
Battle 1.
It must have been slanted diagonally down to the right, so that all of them could somehow walk into it, despite their vastly differing heights. I had no idea what to do on your jump-ins. Yeah, it's tough. The double jump is insanely good. Usually with things like this, with characters that are really hard to anti-air, Uno doesn't have a double jump, but like a similar thing, or like Narmaya with 50 and stuff like that. The answer is often to meet them in the air, which is something that you were doing actually to great effect. But whenever you didn't do it, things got really bad for you very fast, right? Meet them in the air and air throw, right? Meet them in the air and use like an air-to-air button before they can get their shenanigans off. Because it's too hard to just like predict, you know, are they going to use their anti-anti-air? Are they not going to use their anti-anti-air? Get back here. Oh, the hammer shifts her hurt box a little bit, maybe? Makes sense. Eustace air buttons just kind of whack too, I find. Eustace air buttons are, in fact, kind of whack. That is not you see hallucinating, for sure. Bonk. Okay, if you don't throw attack, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, wait. That's just unsafe. Oh, but I'm ungood.
This is bad.
Okay, you do throw
Not
attack.
so fast.
To walk up and like 5L your ass, I guess. Could I have killed her there? Probably, right? Like you laser into bullshit. Holy shit, I just recovered. Okay, that's funny. The Smash Bros. Neutral air is so big that we clashed when I was so much lower to the ground than her that I just recovered in time after the clash to punish her on the way down. That is... Like, this button's hitbox hits, like, so everywhere that that just worked out somehow. Now, she could have canceled into another button, but she couldn't have blocked. Right? Cloud Nair looking ass button. Ike Nair, Cloud Nair. I don't even know what, you know, whatever you want to compare it to. It's ridiculous. By the way, real quick. Jumping, blocking. It's air blockable. Okay, she just got caught. It's fair. Understandable. How plus are you after the air like this? Can I go like... No, not quite. Okay. That would have been nice if you could get the raw U skill extender, but it seems not. You can do something like that, I guess. I don't know why you would do that. It says that U lasers hit effect in the air is so funny. This really has just been almost entirely 5H and FAR and JH, right?
2B.
Like outside of combo confirms. It is Cloud's Nair. Holy, yeah, pretty much. Thing is gigantic. Echo again. I called the Smash Bros. Neutral air for a reason, man. It is very evocative. No heavy normals next set. Fair enough. Okay, fine. That's valid actually.
Believe in victory.
Yeah, no, that's valid. Okay, so mediums and lights, etc. I immediately feel very out of place. Oh my god. You went for the delay tech catch right away, huh? Yeah, jumping in is not nearly as useful when I don't have... Oh, yeah, I can't 2H either is what this means. Bonk. This, that. This means no heavy auto combo enders either. Disaster strikes, man. No limits. Do 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 do. How do you know? That's like that only beats that. Like if I had done the normal ender, like the droids, he would have died. Pod rather, or not pod. I guess. Oh, maybe he was trying to beat pod though. That's fair actually. That's probably what he was doing. I tried the super. Oh, I keep fucking up my super on 2B today. Typed in the wrong chat. GG's. So true. We Saiyans. Yeah, he has to also take advantage of the fact that I can't anti-air, right? Or at least, not traditionally. I have to go up there and JM his ass. Because I can't 2H. Wow, her heavies really are insane, huh? Just like 5H, JH, and 2H. Incredibly stacked cast of, yeah, can't combo off that nearly as well either. Incredibly stacked cast of heavies, yeah. That's very fair.
Here I go. You won't defeat.
Your feet won't defeat me. Oh, 7! That's fair. I was not ready. I was thinking about so many other things, including what the fuck do I do if he jumps right now? Because I don't have a 2H, that I was not prepared for the Raging Strike.
Believe in victory.
You said your name was 2B. That's not a name. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. No, that's fair. Didn't think about round start armor break. What the hell? Wait, what? That's not minus enough for me to punish? There's no way, right? What do you mean?
Hi.
Okay. Very surprised that's not punishable there. I guess it's 9 frames, but like, every time I play random characters in ranked, I run into you playing random characters on ranked, you know? I'm glad to satisfy. English dub Grant also voices 9S, so this is lore. Whoa. This guy's flexing his 2H on me. He thinks he's so cool because he can 2H and I can't. That JM does feel like a very nice air to air now that they buffed it, I'll tell you that for free. Ah! Which is kind of what they made it for. That's minus 12! What do you mean? Okay. I'm just not getting any punishes on anything today. Hello! That's unfortunate. We both chose to do something silly, but his silly thing beat my silly thing. Finally managed to actually super on this lady. He's also all in the fire emblem. You wouldn't like versus wow. There's so much damage. They had no break points. Oh, that's wait, is that plus or minus? Nice. Is that plus or minus? I thought the U decimate was plus. I was very surprised when he DP'd after. How many times have you self-destructed? How many breads have you eaten? 0. Good confirm, man. Goddamn. I should be doing the auto combo ender, but it's fine. Yeah, that's it. I'm like late on a lot of these, and I'm still trading with Heka. They really did buff that, so that jam feels very reliable. It's not a lot of bread, exactly. Plus 4 you decimate? It's crazy that he's still DP'd then, honestly. Been shimmy. Holy shit, nice. Good games. Ow. Echo, very cleverly abusing the fact that I could not 2H. Well done. That's not enough bread. This reminded me of it. I forget how the, like, hitting all 4 face buttons seems really difficult, honestly. Like, even, like mid, I have to, like, get both of my hands over there to do it, you know? And then to do, like, 720? How the fuck do you even do 720 plus that? That's a damn good point, actually. Graham Button's my beloved. Must be nice having a 2H. Like, literally, how do you even do the tech input for it? It's 720 plus all 4 face buttons? Do people know how to do that? That's what people told me. It's 720 plus all 4 face buttons, right? Just align your thumb in the middle of the face buttons and press the edges. Oh, I see. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, that's fair. But like, still, it's so fucking hard. It's 720 plus U? Oh. Okay, never mind. You're on a stick, are you? No, I'm not. I'm on a controller. You can do that actually quite easily with the thumb then. But yeah, also it's 720 plus U, not 720 plus all 4 face buttons. I was just lied to. Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. You can combo into it from auto combo? Which one? Because all of her auto combos have different amounts of hit stuff. All of them? Wait. Didn't they add that in a patch with the 720U input? Yeah. If you're in an auto combo, you can do all 4 face buttons. Gotcha. It force freezes them, so all of them then. Works off any of them. Welcome back, heavy buttons. How I missed you. Is there like any point to it at all, by the way? Besides, like, flexing on him? Like, it does the same amount of damage as her regular SSBA, no? Oh, it's this Siegfried. I remember you. Like, is there any point to it whatsoever? Secret ending, I guess? Yeah, but I'm saying besides, like, sauce and flexing. Besides death and taxes. This guy simply will not give up on the slam and the welcome to the jam. Fair. I mean, I guess it beats a lot of the random shit I might be doing. What in the verdreng? Yeah, the Siegfried, I feel like the Siegfried felt like he was a lot more locked in the first game that we fought him. No real benefit. Costume change? That's fair. Crazy that it's got a 720 input and it's just worthless like that. Those things are hard, man. Damn, Achilles. Sure. I fucked up. I fucked up! I didn't get my 5H out of the dash?
Let's try again.
There's. Bro, chill. What the? This is like a different guy, yeah. The first game we fought the Siegfried, he felt a lot scarier, I'm not gonna lie to you. Super? Uh-oh, I'm dead. I say that, I jumped out of the corner, and now I'm gonna... Well! Should have been dead. It's interesting. That was definitely very lucky misinput there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You're a streamer, its benefit is content? That's true. Hands got cold? I guess so. Maybe he's doing a challenge. I saw he had a Twitch thing in his username. Maybe he's doing a challenge where he has to use Uverdrengen multiple times around. Happened to me. I had to use that shit a couple times around at the end of the Sieg Master run. And it was real ass. Become ass! I'm talking about. Ow. Even her regular jump gets over that fireball pretty damn well, huh? The bitch is just mobile! Okay. Perish. Oh, okay. 5H. A little too slow. Low bro moment? They wanted you to work for your gooning privileges, I suppose. Yeah, how are you supposed to do self-destruct with one hand? That's an even better question. With no answer, probably. No satisfying one, anyway.
Not good.
There's. That's just got way more reach than I give it credit for, like, every time. Okay, fair. Okay, fair. I'm being bullied by Farrell. Somebody help. And he's not converting it, which makes it hurt even more. Because now it hurts more than just my health bar. It hurts my feelings, too. Okay. I don't know, man. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This. We've saved our skill gauge like a good girl. We can now actually do some specials. Not be too worried about it. That doesn't work! Gotcha. You get 5M on the counter hit drone, I guess. And 5L otherwise. Stanky leg loop. Just a little bit. 720 motion is hard for 2B mains because it mimics the motion of turning on a shower. Buff 2B damage, bro? I don't think so. I think it's basically her only weakness besides not having a 6-frame light. She can have that. Ah! Whiff throw into no-go. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Cover me.
Because it actually like forces her to rely on the skill gauge and stuff for good damage. Ah! Right. Oh, oopsie. It's got armor! Oh, the move is so ass. I believed in it too much, actually. Right, it's got armor until... Yeah. My bad. It's got armor until it doesn't. Even when like in the best case scenario for that move, it's still lost. It is actually insane how garbage that is just the worst use skill in the whole game. Is 2B top 5 this patch? I'm not sure. Top 5 is really stacked. But she's certainly very strong. I thought she was pretty good last patch, and she got, like, some pretty substantial buffs in the wellness patch. She might not be top 5, but, you know, if she's like a number 8, that doesn't mean she's bad suddenly. That just means there's also a lot of very strong characters in the game right now. Ow. If she did, like, normal damage on top of everything else she was doing, she would be broken, though. So, again, heavily disagree with the what? Oh, one of the balls fucked me up for my auto combo, so heavily disagree on the whole buff for damage thing, I think. Armor only when it's on his back. Crazy. Yeah, that move is so ass. Like, I respected that move too much, and therefore I missed my kill combo. I assumed I was gonna die. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, what the? No confirm, my bad. Ow. Also, I do find it hard to delay tech bait with this lady, though. I guess you just run up in 5L, huh? Like, the lack of a close M is a little unfortunate for that. Certainly, Siegfried 66H. What a move. Really? Bonk. 1, 2, this, that. 1, this, that. Buffer damage, but remove her 5H. I mean, you could make her a different character, yeah, if you want. Let's just redesign her. Sounds fair. Oh, the Grand Blue Headshake, and he gets a punish up? Okay. Very strange choice of spot dodge. The Sieg feels like he locked in a little bit again, but he's still a bit of a strange guy. I didn't know your heavies were locked. You were jumping so much, I figured you knew I couldn't 2H you, but I kind of love how unique 2B is. I think so, too. I think most people look at that and they go, oh, she's not playing Grand Blue, but then, like, I think people say that about any character who they don't like fighting, usually. Bonk, bonk. Make her even more unique? Make it so she is actually... The gameplay with 2B, she just forces the opponent into a literal game of chess. You know? Like, when you select her on the character select screen, the game becomes chess. And the winner of the match is determined by the outcome of the chess game. In lore, 9S is able to utilize the self-destruct feature on other robots to blow them up. That is wild. I don't know any near... Well, I've never played either of the games. Check self-destruct damage. Thought it was higher than SSBA. I mean, self-destruct is doing regular SSBA damage. So if it's higher, that means that hers is lower than average, right? You would like Automata? Maybe, maybe. I've heard basically nothing but good things. And this bitch is everywhere, so the game's got to be good. Do 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 ba da ba 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 da ba da. Self-destruct and regular SSBA is the same damage-wise? Yeah, I mean, unless her SSBA does less, like, below average damage, it kind of has to be, though. Oh, not even below average, like, literally, like, bottom one, like, it just doesn't do normal damage. It would have to be that way. I can, like, pretend to be Lowain for half a second with the rockets. Oh, nice back. I did not think of that as, like, a backdash chase. Okay, Heko did not know that my heavies were locked, and it makes sense. He's still jumping as if... Is that... Not minus... Oh, wait, no, that one's plus. In my... All of the armor breaks are minus 12, but that one is minus... Minus? Is it even minus or is it plus? I honestly forget. I genuinely do not remember. Yep. It's only plus 6. You don't get anything there. Oh, I'm so stupid. Is that one plus? Bonk, bonk. You arm break plus 2. Yeah, in my head, I've had it as minus 12 forever. And I'm like, why can't I punish it, man? Am I hitting my buttons that badly? But no, it's because it's not minus 12, is the thing. But they don't tell you in Harvard Business School. Broken-ass Grant has a 6XL, and I don't. Can we give 2B a 6XL in the next patch? That makes a lot more sense, that being plus. Oh, God. Fair. Oh, I gotta start anti-airing Heko. He's just jumping like a madman. Oh, what? Didn't win. Bonk. Bonk. They hit. Oh no, I didn't get the funny, man. But I wanted the funny. What the run-up UDP? Fair enough. I forget how plus you are there, so I don't trust it to be completely real with you. Oh, her shit's too slow for that. Yeah. My bad. Give 2B a 4-4L goes backwards, like en passant. Are we still going with the chess idea?
Believe in victory.
I never played the game, but I watched the anime and enjoyed it. There's an anime?
Want some
Really?
more?
I don't even know.
Not quite.
That triggered? I'm very surprised that like, what? What does the hitbox on that parry look like? I was not ready. Okay. Hit. Yup. Whop. 1, 2, 3 into that. Pretty good anti-air combo at the very least. It's okay, I guess. Even 5k is not necessarily great counter hit anti-air damage. It's actually, I guess, probably pretty low now that I think about it. Though it is fully, well, not fully resourceless actually, because you have to spend skill gauge, but you know, like relatively skill gauge efficient. That just doesn't work.
Time to get furious. It's time to end.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Kind of freestyling it, but it works. I should watch the anime, yeah. Anime covers the events of the game, is my understanding. Never played it, so I don't know how accurately it does so. That's fair. I have no idea. So it is just the same exact thing, huh? Like, it's not like the anime is extra content or something. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Perf. Hard. Oh, okay.
This is bad.
There.
End this.
Perf. Oh, it still got his ass. Even I wasn't ready for how good that button was right there.
Take this.
No limits. Oh, that's plus 6 or something. Maybe you get 5L off that in some cases.
Reagan, play. Get ready.
Nice 2H nerd. However, I'm 2B. Does the anime cancel your streaming service / delete from your hard drive after you watch it? This is a spoiler, right? Something about deleting your save game in the video game? Is 2B Backdash better than average? Does it look cool for the sake of it? It's 18 frames. As far as like it's fully... It often feels like you can cancel out of it a little quicker than I'd expect, but no, yeah. It's just the forward momentum, the sudden momentum shift makes it look that way. Yeah, it's I mean, she covers... It's 18 frames. Looks. I think it covers about. I think the distance covered by backdashes is not quite universal. I'm not actually sure. It'd be like a good. This guy. People tell me this one has a good one, and people tell me that she has a bad one. So let's see. Is there like a notable difference that we can find? Like if Belial backdashes, he gets like right around there, whereas if Ladiva backdashes, that actually is. Yeah. So the distance covered by backdashes is not. Belial's definitely getting a little further back there, right? His head is kind of underneath, like, 30% meter. Like, if we do this. Yeah, his head is kind of underneath where, like, 27% meter would be, something like that, right? Whereas if Ladiva does it... Wait. Yeah. The center, I mean, her head is, like, further forward, but, like, the center of her hitbox is still above, like, 50. So yeah, the distance covered by backdashes is not universal. That's actually quite a big difference. If you look at like this, like Belial's head is the center of his model. Ladiva's is kind of like her trap right there, and that's like above like 50, not 30. So in that sense, I think 2B has a pretty good one. I think actually, like if we, it looks like she covers a decent bit of distance. I think. Yeah. Yeah, 2B does, like, that's more than Belial, actually. Yeah, her backdash covers a shit ton of distance, no? Of course, Belial would have a privileged backdash. Yeah, 2B as well. Actually, I guess it's about the same. Her head is right under where his head was. Yeah. So I think she has a good backdash in that sense, but it's not, like, faster in terms of, you know, how quick it recovers or anything like that. But she does cover a shit ton of distance with it, certain. And probably gets out of the way of certain things, like a 2L or something like that, faster than otherwise, but...
Here begins fate's
If Goku wasn't trapped in Siegfried's memories, his backdash would be wild. It's very true.
versus 2B.
Hello, Alex. Lots of grants.
Believe in victory.
This is regular Grand. Regular free-to-play Grand. What a hero. Shout out to the free-to-play version of Grand Blue. Anyway, get destroyed by this DLC privilege. Good sir.
I see you.
Oh, nice. Has to use some kind of burst option. That's risky, but it worked. He managed it. Oh! That kick is really not the layer 1 option out of that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. Very valid and fair. Get over here, Mr. Graniel. This work?
Seen enough.
Yes, nice.
Let's finish this.
I just left this guy alone from casual queue. He has some connection issues. Seems to be mostly okay so far. No limits! They really did nerf that wheel, huh? Oh, I was dead as fuck.
I see you. Think fast.
I remember this thing just generally being way spookier. Get shot with a gun. Get super shot with a super gun? Okay. It's all DLC privilege until Grand does Grand damage. Certainly not DLC privilege on the damage in for 2B, no doubt. No DLC privilege there. Oh, nice. Good 2Hing. Perish. Should just be doing the auto combo under there for sure. One. Oh, you only get 5L on non-counter hit. Right. You get 5M on counter hit, I think. Didn't quite wall bounce for him. Imagine trying to anti-air 2B in this economy. You're a brave man, Graniel. You know, he is spot dodging these, though. The connection issues are not causing him that much trouble. It's a little greedy, I think. If I'm not going to kill him here, why did I spend all that skill gauge? I guess because I'm a fool and I know nothing, and etc., etc. Something about a silly clown, probably.
You won't defeat me.
Your feet won't defeat me. Get shot with a gun. Oh, that's where... oh, I'm dead. Nice. That's where JM would have been the option for sure. Actually, am I? No, yes, I am. I don't think... maybe with the regular SBA, but he did go into Chipsu down. The auto combo ender knocks them back super far. Yeah, true. But, you know, that's... probably knocks them back to that good old 5H range that I love so much, you know? Okay, I gotta stop hitting just 5. I am literally, like, not using any of her other buttons. We can use 5L every now and then, you know, we could use 5M every now... it doesn't... like, 5H is good, but it doesn't have to just be 5H, you know? We're gonna chain shift on my 5H. Okay. Fair and valid. Grand offense.
Cover me. Cover me.
Oh, again, 5M. Would have done absolute wonders right there. Speak of the devil. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, my medium button got stuck. Oh, yeah. I think I actually do need to, like... It's been a few months. I think I need to switch out my controller. I put this thing through enough wear and tear, and it is not exactly the fanciest thing already. Whenever I buy one of these, they usually only last a few months. And I think this one's time is up. That's really punishable. Oopsie. Oh, I should have been dead. And a half, but we'll take it. Yep. Controller's telling you to play more haunts, for real. My medium button keeps, oh! That's not, I didn't even know that did that. The poor 3-6 control. Yeah, my medium button is currently stuck. Hold on. Trying to, like, unfuck it. I say I need to use more things that aren't 5H, and then one of... oh, yeah, you know, cool. That's fair. And then one of the things that isn't 5H breaks. Highly unfortunate, if I do say so myself. Oh, God, yeah. I missed my close M right there, too, because it got stuck. Wow, we really are, like, spiritually and literally doing just 5H to master, huh? I don't have at least a reliable medium button anymore. He still comes out to play every now and then, but... I have to really... oh, my God, yeah. Again, I tried to 5M right there, and it just didn't come out. That's fair. Again, I keep, like, not... I shouldn't do that. Well, I should do JM, to be fair, which I can't really do reasonably with how my... yep. What the hell was that? There's a scoreboard? Apparently that's what happens when you hit medium on the rematch. He's a little fucked up. We did, unfortunately, lose that round entirely to that, but... oh, wait. Oh, yeah. There's like 7 combos that I dropped because 5M was needed.
I can hardly keep.
We'll see though.
Battle
Do. It's gonna make it, you know, it really is 2B 5H to master if I can't 5M reliably. 'Cause, you know, 5L, he's okay, but you know, he's not exactly the star of the show, sir. But I guess it's what I'm doing now since I can't. There you go, medium actually came out. Okay, I think the button, okay, I think mashing the button has unstuck it a little bit. This is good. This is good news. You can finally be bees.
Breaking in. Breaking in.
Oh, right. Made my own hitbox to play Vasaraga. It's been great. Interesting. Friend bought me proper arcade buttons. The one thing the Xbox One controller had over the 360 was durability. It's true. These cost so little though, like 19 bucks each or something like that. I'm okay with it. No lights next set? That's fine by me. I ain't using any of them. Like honestly, I don't know if you'll notice the difference. Outside of like one BMB that I can't do anymore. I don't know if you're going to notice the difference. We really are just gonna be doing 5H, I guess. And no heavies? Okay, well, see, now you're just forcing me to interact with a fucked up controller, I feel like. Which is probably bullying. It's okay, I think my oh, I was gonna say my medium button got unstuck, and then I just didn't get my auto combo when I did it just then. I thought it had gotten unstuck. It seems that it's not quite the case. Alright, hold on. You're my only hope, buddy. I need you to function. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it like kind of got stuck in. Probably some dust underneath it. Honestly, I probably don't have to throw this out. I probably like. It's probably just like some fucking like dust got stuck under it or something. Because right now it looks totally normal. Yeah, right now it's totally normal. I think. Just got to be careful. If it gets stuck again, we're gonna be in some trouble. Yeah, mediums are happening. That's good. Mashing on it, got it out of its state of flux. Suggestion: just dismantle your controller and clean it with isopropyl. You could probably fix your issue in half an hour. That's what. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was saying, like in all honesty, it's not broken. It's probably the buttons are just got shit stuck underneath them. So instead of like throwing it away, I could try and just see if I can clean it. A bit unrelated, to use the default button layout. I don't know. I don't remember. At this point, it's definitely the default for me. I know my like shoulder buttons, like my throw and guard and stuff like that, aren't normal. But yeah, I mean, for a controller anyway. My left face button is light. My top face button is medium. My right face button is heavy. My bottom face button is U. My like right shoulder button is skill. My my right bumper is skill. The like right trigger is throw. The left. Oh, what's the same Siegfried? What the fuck? The left trigger is dash, and the left. Well, no, hold on. Left bumper is dash. Left trigger is guard. Or for PlayStation enjoyers, R1 is skill. R2 is throw. L1 is dash, and L2 is guard for me. And the face buttons, you know, translates over well enough. You can figure it out. Wait, oh wait. I can't use like half the buttons I've been using. Let's just give this Siegfried this round. I think you just inverted block and throw? Probably, yeah. That sounds right. Yeah, I forgot. I actually forgot entirely. Let's just give this. Let's die. All right, only mediums and U, I guess. I forgot about that part. There you go. They buffed this one. Now obviously we have all of our specials still, but oh, Siegfried 66H is so good. Not having the ability to 2H Siegfried, I just realized is a little rough.
Cover me.
Whoa. Okay, kind of missed my auto combo there. Please, medium button, I'm begging you. Pull your shit together. You can still throw him, too. Gotta keep that one in mind. Okay. Okay.
This is bad.
What power? Holy fuck, he just did an 18 frame move out of... Yeah, this I will say the Sieg is gonna be hard to stop without, like, our actual high reward buttons. Yeah. Because he just, like, does things, and it's usually the counter hit 5H that,
I've not seen maneuvers.
Paul Blight's in the passenger seat on this road to Masters. I think he's gonna take the driver's seat in this set. I think like the reward off just like hitting 5M is not gonna be enough to stop this Siegfried like just doing,
Cover me.
you know, his biggest buttons and hoping for the best. Yeah, yeah. He's just gonna do more damage to me than I'm gonna do to him, on average. And I think it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, we don't even really get any conversions off of that at all. We have you. Couldn't have converted off that because it wasn't counter hit. Nope. I fear not.
Go.
Get thrown, common hurt.
This is bad.
Get thrown again. Okay. I think strike throw is my that's my way in. We can't Grand Blue Zone really anymore. We gotta play 2B's exceptional strike throw game. Oh, sir. Yep. That's really all we gotta do. Or it's really all we can do, more accurately. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Have your free hit, you bastard. Oh, it was a bad free hit. We'll take it. At least I can still do this. Yeah. That's actually our only hope, right? Is that the fact that we can do that? Yes, yeah. With only mediums, we actually start using with you and medium. That's why these things are cool, you know? It forces me to, like, ignore the thing I've been... Oh! Okay, it wasn't full cinematic, at least. It forces me to ignore the things I've been spamming and actually try and focus on other parts of the character's kit. And now that we only have U's and mediums, suddenly, that air stall's a lot more useful. Strike throw with no plus on block normals? Yeah, but, like, I'm the GOAT, so it's probably still gonna be okay. Every normal is plus on knockdown. If you get a hit with it, it's plus. Like a book. Guy who just fucked up his reads. Like a book. Just like bad Siegfried, bad. Kinda smacking him every now and then. Can't combo off this, unfortunately.
This is bad.
Try again.
If this doesn't prove the importance of just like, you know, good fundamentals and getting the hits matters so much more than the damage that you get off your individual hits, I don't know what does, you know. Like a book, too bad I can't read. Yeah. You do 2M to combo there? Oh, yeah, right, it's 8 frames. So true. And 2U as well, I just realized. We have U's. It's not just mediums, it's just no lights and heavies. Subtle difference. But yeah, like if there's, you know, there's any proof that combos are overrated in this whole wide world, it's gotta be 2B, but you can only do medium auto combo. That he gets fucking no combos off of ever, except for like this. That's tough. Oh god, it works against me too! I forgot! Holy shit. This is there forever now. It works against me too. Oh no. It's not just my Siegfried. Losing to throws and mids? It is really funny because, like, you know, top tier Lane is actually a thing now. But I will forever say that Lord Knight video is very funny, man. Because it's like, it's just a very strange mindset. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my god, he can use the Goku curse too? Yeah, he won directly after. Any coincidence? I don't think so. Oh god. I got unchecked. He just spot dodged in my face. Ow. Hey, it's me? Wait, you're Goku? What do you mean by this? Okay. Nope. Okay. We convert those somehow. To an extent. Dude, I can't fucking kill you here, and that's the worst. Ah! Nice job. Nice job. I've been known to neglect my son. If I have to have the Goku as a bad dad discourse one more time, I'm gonna blow up this building. And change the course of everyone's lives forever. Someone tell Paul to 214U, it's really good. Oh, he was doing it. He's well aware of how ass it is, and yet. Goku's relationship with his son is realistic because it becomes muddied after he fucking dies. Multiple times. I know basically nothing about Goku other than about Dragon Ball other than the Goku's a bad dad meme. Yeah, it's a shame. It is really prevalent, and it's just created by people who did not, you know, motherfuckers who just didn't read the manga or watch the anime, or whose only exposure to Dragon Ball, as much as I love it, is the Team 4-star Dragon Ball Z abridged. Yes, exactly. You know, it's really funny, but I think it genuinely has done like permanent damage to people's perception of every Dragon Ball character. Because like almost none of them, except for maybe Vegeta, almost none of them are like actual like faithful recreations of the characters, right? I won't lie, I thought the Goku thing was edited in post, like Soul Bad Guy in the Zoe run. Nope, that's a mod. Big maybe. I mean, in the sense, Vegeta is like an extremely caricaturized version of himself, you know, where he's kind of just like an arrogant asshole with like insecurity issues. All the rest of them are like basically at least turned 90 degrees and just lean into one part of their personality and nothing else, or even, you know, the part of the personality is invented entirely. And it's funny as fuck. Roshi also isn't too far from the original. That's true. That's true. I guess, yeah. It's funny as fuck, but like, it's not, you know, it's not what the show is, and I think a lot of people do think it is. Maybe Tien? Tien's way more, he's way more chill, I think, than, you know. Fair Lily cannot think of Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! Being anything other than his Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged version. That's also fair. That's fair. I mean, I think what like, has Seto survived any, like, is he anything but screw the rules, I have money?
Here begins fate's
I mean, that sounds like Vegeta. Yeah, like Vegeta, I think is just an incredibly like caricaturized version of Vegeta, where everything's exaggerated. But like, it's still, you know, it's still Vegeta. Like, it's just Vegeta, and you know, I think that's why he's one of the most like well-received characters in that. Besides the fact that Lanny Pator does like an amazing, like the voice is just great. But I think it's also because he actually is like a satirized version of the character instead of just basically a guy that they made up and like put in his skin.
Cover me.
Thunderbolt.
But I have my heavies back. I can see, man. I can fight.
Trick shot.
Boom.
This is bad.
And we have strike throw now. We've evolved. We've learned to use more of our kit. I'd argue he's not that exaggerated, TBH. You have to go back and watch Dragon Ball Z abridged again.
Taste no returns. What devils? Damn.
Vegeta is just rocking like a constant like hate and insecurity boner that is like, at the very least, you know,
This is bad.
Give up.
the canon Vegeta at least pretends it's not there. You know, like he at least like tries to like pretend that he has other things going on in his life besides his constant inferiority complex.
Thunderbolt. Road clearing.
Bonk.
Hi.
I thought he wouldn't expect the doublet. He did, in fact, expect the doublet.
Zappo. You can't hide. That it.
Move. Cover me.
Okay, overhead though. That was not on reaction. Bad me, bad me. That's true, yeah. He tries to pretend. Yeah, yeah. As DBSA progressively gets more genuine, it's easy to forget the characters are all like hyper exaggerated. Yeah, yeah. And I think Goku is probably their worst offender there. And so, again, super funny. I love like DBZ abridged Goku as like, you know, just like it's the most comedic thing you could certainly like portray Goku as for the sake of the show, right? But it's like not, like, of all the characters, it is the most that is not the actual character. Now, I think it resonates well exactly because it is like, if you just had to remove literally every interesting point of Goku's character and just focus on like, he likes to fight a lot, you would come up with the DBZ abridged Goku, right? So it's funny for that reason. Oh, he still caught my ass. Yeah, that's full cinematic from no matter where, right? It's always full cinematic. Oh, I'm ass.
One blind. You're open.
One blind mouse.
Freeze.
I fucking hate blind mice. I fucking love blind mice. Okay. Woo. My least favorite moment in DBZA is 16's speech to Gohan before dying. I like it. I like the way they went with it. I talked about how they kind of wish they toned down the bad dad jokes, made a lot of people assume it was true. I mean, yeah. It's not their fault, by the way. Like, they made an extremely funny, like, iconic, like, Dragon Ball parody, right? I love Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I just hate that, like, it got so popular that, like, a lot of people are like, wait, this is the show, right? This must be, like, the actual, you know, it's like another dub. It's just like, yeah. It's not, you know, Team 4-Star, you know, as far as I can tell, even, you know, I've set several years after sort of the peak of, like, no one, they all seem to be really cool guys. I don't think any of them have, like, done any, like, really weird shit or anything like that. It's just that, unfortunately, most anime fans, and Dragon Ball fans in particular, since most of them only engaged with it when they were, like, 6, have the media literacy of, well, a 6-year-old. I fear. And what? I should have been dead, but I am alive, son. And now I'm the world's greatest, and now you're dead. Kai's an asshole on social media, that's about all. You know. That's like, depending on like what he's an asshole about. Like, if he's just like not great at interacting with fans, that's one thing. That's okay. I'm not gonna hold someone's feet to the fire for like being bad at being famous or something like that. That shit seems really hard, you know.
Run. Gotta move back.
Gotta move back is the thing.
Stunned.
Okay. This 1, 2, 3. That SAO bridge was also awesome. That one. See, I didn't watch the original show, but to my understanding, the original show was not very well liked. I've heard a lot of things about how that one actually kind of did the opposite, where, like, you know, it gave a lot of the characters. I have to spot dodge and get hit here because I had to cancel out of the first few frames of my throw. I had to do a little Kara cancel. Oh, I'm dead! Wait, no, I'm not dead. Eustace doesn't have these kind of horses. It's damage, but I'm not dead. But yeah, I've heard the opposite on that one. People say, like, it actually, you know, in some ways it made a lot of the characters deeper than they were. SAO Bridge tricks you into thinking the original was worth watching. That's tough. That's tough. Doesn't help that Super also characterized Goku quite a bit. It's true. I am... Though, like, Super is still not near... It's not 10% as egregious as Abridged Goku, right? And at the very least, the whole idea, like, you know... My cope for Super Goku... Super is... I really don't like when he just forgets the Mafaba jar, for sure. Right? Like, that is straight up, right? Or, like, not knowing what kissing is, or something like that. Like, that is straight up, like, it's too fun. Like, he's got, you know, like... But, like, in general, him being, like, a lot, like, stupider and more laid back, kind of tracks to me as character development. After, you know, the 5th time that the world almost ended and they saved it. In the Majin Buu saga. Like, I think it actually kind of tracks that as Goku gets older, he's kind of like, you know, everything is kind of less of a big deal to him. Like, at a certain point, you've been there before. And I like it too, because it's actually kind of a plot point, right? It's a plot point that him being so laid back, like, multiple times throughout the arcs of Super, it kind of, like, it gets him in trouble. Like, it's not just like he's like, oh, you know, whatever. He's just a silly little guy. Like, no, Goku, this is, like, lock the fuck in. And then it kind of like, but also his ability to, like, be like, you know, a little bit more head empty is what, oh my god, essentially transitions into Ultra Instincts at the end, right? So I think, like, in, like, some of the amount, like, some of him just, you know, getting a lot more chill actually makes sense. And I think is utilized well. But I do think they go, like, too far with it sometimes, where it's like, okay, he's not, like... I mean, he can't just be, like, fucking stupid like that. I think it's primarily in the anime, too, if I remember correctly. He still has some great moments that show his mastery and experience of martial arts. Yeah. Goku's best moment in Super is him negotiating with Frieza and Hell before the tournament of power. Yeah, like, he's not a dumb... Like, Goku is not stupid. He's literally not educated, right? Like, he's not very book smart. Roshi gives him, like, a very basic... he gives him a very basic, like, math education for, like, a 3rd grader when they first start training in original Dragon Ball. But, like, besides that, he's literally, like, uneducated. But he's not stupid. There's a very big difference. He, like, doesn't know what, like, he definitely couldn't, like, do, like, an algebra equation. But he's a smart guy.
Cover me.
But again, him being a lot more laid back actually does make a lot of sense to me in Super. He's uneducated and has a very figured out as he goes mindsets, doesn't think things out as much as others. Because, I mean, again, I do think it genuinely makes sense if, like, you know, like, at the end of Dragon Ball Z, Kid Buu literally blows up the entire Earth. Like, he succeeds. Like, he is the first villain to do that. He literally blows up the whole world. There's certainly a larger argument there as far as just, like, what the Dragon Balls as a plot device do to consequence in Dragon Ball. But, like, if you're, you know, with that aside for a second, like, if you're Goku living in that world, it kind of makes sense that you'd be like, you know what? Everything's probably going to work out. Like, how much worse can it get than the literal entire planet Earth being exploded? And, you know, as long as we win the fight in the end, everyone's still game back. You know? What's funny is even though the manga's different, still have to think about him not knowing what kissing is. That's got to come straight from Toriyama. Which I guess he just fucks, right? I guess Goku just fucks. I guess he's just hitting the back shots for 20 years. No foreplay, no romance, no nothing. Poor Chi-Chi, man. Could you explain throw baits to me a little bit? From my understanding, it's just a move used on the opponent's wake-up guard to force an attempted throw to whiff and get a punish. Is there more to it or no? Conceptually, you are entirely correct. There's not more to it. There's a little bit of nuance in how you do it, which we can talk about in a second here after I kill this Vasaraga. But, like, conceptually, it's like what a throw bait is. You are, yeah, exactly correct. No, Gohan, your dad doesn't have sex. He fucks. Yeah, I guess that doesn't like go against. It's not really. Like, you could interpret that as, like, Goku is so stupid that, like, he's kissed before and, like, doesn't know what it is or something like that. Or you could interpret it as, like, kissing is not, you know, most animals, I don't think any animals besides people kiss. And Goku is, for all intents and purposes, an animal. In terms of, like, his level of societization, you know, his level of civilization. So, like, I guess he just be fucking hitting the back shots. But let's talk about throw baits. You are right, Josh. Basically, the idea is if your opponent, you know, like if you think they're going to tech, right, you can do a backdash like this or something like that, or even sometimes like a late jump or something and punish, and it makes their throw tech attempt whiff. They are okay. Well, first off, they're named a little bit more animals than you'd think. Really, I didn't know that any animals besides like maybe like primates, I would assume, but they are named a little bit weird because we call them throw baits because normally you tech with throw, but in Grand Blue, oh god, goddamn, I burped in the middle of my sentence there. Goddamn. In Grand Blue, it'd probably be more accurate to call them throw tech baits, because throw tech baits, because in this game, what you're trying to do is bait the opponent's defensive throw tech. Their attempt to break your throw is what you're trying to bait. And in Grand Blue, you can throw tech with either the strike button, like any strike button, or if I ever do this and I throw her and I record it, she'll break. So you can throw tech with any strike button or any throw button. So it's more probably accurate to call it a throw tech bait. But yeah, so the idea is, yes, on defense, like when you are on offense, you try and get your opponents to like do some sort of throw tech and punish them for it. You're correct in that sense. The nuance basically exists in that because in Grand Blue, you can throw tech in two different ways. You can throw tech with the strike button and you can throw tech with the throw button. Techs, the ways to beat those techs are different, right? If I, for example, if I set 2B to throw like this, Backdash is very effective at baiting throw. It's throw invuln on frame 3, it also just gets out of the way really fast, throw does not have a lot of range, and throw has a lot of whiff recovery. So if I like Backdash and she throws, I'm often super Giga Plus, right? Enough to like go right back into, you know, whatever, the meatiest button that I have, and kill her from there. However, if she techs with like 5L, and I try to Backdash out of that, it's gonna get me killed, right? So in these cases, a lot of the times, what a throw bait ends up looking like is you like run up and delay a button, basically. It's kind of weird because I'm doing the timing. I'm doing both the timings myself here. But you like run up and like delay a light of your own or delay a medium of your own and try to counter hit them in the startup of their throw tech. Some characters have moves that can just do both. For example, I mean, 2B this actually can work sometimes, but not all the time. But like, you know, one of the best examples of this probably on a character people give a shit about. Will a move like Jita 2-2X cover both? EX Jita, you're talking about, yes? Kind of. Right? Kind of. You're talking about this, correct? This can? The problem is it's a little slow. One very notable difference that like strike teching has against throw teching, and why, you know, for example, you'll notice if Jita, if I set her to tech like this, she loses some health and she's minus if she strike techs, versus if she throw techs, we're even and it pushes her further back and she doesn't lose any health, is because this tech is a lot safer, because these, like if you just tech with 2L or something, this has 18 frames total animation, so if you whiff, you're only stuck for 18 frames, versus throw, which is 32. So the reason I'm talking about this is because if EX Jita does this or something, a lot of the times if I do like a 2L, I'll recover in time to block on her baits. Right? Not always, but like, there are certain times where it can work. Right? But it is generally a lot safer to do that versus, you know, if I whiff a throw, I'm always going to die. So Jita 22X is like an example of like a good throw bait that can beat both options sometimes. It's also plus on block, which is really nice. But like there are some that are even like Narmaya, for example, has a really good, she's got like one of the ones that is arguably the best in the game. In her little sword out stance here, she can run up and do this. Right? And that's fast enough. That's hitting you on frame like 9, because it's first active frame 5, but you have to jump for 4 frames. So that's fast enough. It's going to catch you if you're hitting like a 2L or if you're throwing. Right? Some characters do have throw bait options. She has one of these. Grimnir has one of these. Uno, his Onre here, his dive kick is one of these. Bub's Unisonic is one of these, his dive kick. There's some, it's got a little bit more finickiness to it, but yeah, there's a couple of moves like this that just beat all of them regardless, and your only option is just to block and hope for the best, essentially. But yeah, that's kind of the only extra nuance to throw teching, is that there's 2 different kinds of techs that you're trying to beat. You're trying to beat people who could be teching with the strike button or with the throw button. Does that make sense? Does that all track? Mr. Joshua? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Infiltrating. Hopefully that, I think that, you know, that about covers it. Is it ever worth it to like use the U laser to extend on an aerial opponent? It can really mix up your opponent if you mix up how you tech mid-match. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Now again, depending on the character, if you're fighting like Narmaya or Uno or Bubs or something, then they're just gonna do the same thing anyway. That's when mixing up the timing at which you tech, it becomes much more important. I forgot how laggy throws were. Damn, I should be killing people for that? Yeah. It's a long whiff, right? First time catching you live, videos are great, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy and stuff. Or I can get light off of that, that's true. If we ever get like the sour spot of the hammer, you can extend with 5L. Yeah. Worth noting. Like if we, like obviously you want like the good hits to get the bounce into whatever it is you're doing after that, but hypothetically. Good to know what a backup option could be. But yeah, throws are super laggy, right? You can, yeah, if you like you can jump and punish throws sometimes. Helps a lot. The reason I was asking is I'm learning EX Jita. I'm trying to figure out what my best option is after knocking my opponent to make sure I keep my turn going. Yeah, I mean, just like hitting them like meaty on their wake up, like hitting them as soon as they wake up is going to be important just to stop them mashing on you. But yeah, you mix that up with throws. I haven't learned any safe jumps, jabs. Yeah, that's okay. They can DP on wake up if they want. But you want to beat them mashing on wake up is the important thing, right? So you wanna mix up just like hitting them as soon as they get up, even if it's not time to beat a DP. That's okay. And then besides that, that's you know, once you get them to like sit still and respect you a little bit, that's when you can actually start mixing in some throws. And then, you know, if they're like being too good, if they're blocking every time that you try to hit them and they're teching every throw that you attempt, then you can probably at that point start doing your throw baits. But throw baits are more of like, you know, they're like a level 2 option. Sferi is absolutely cooking me on every potential, yeah. Every single thing I did, they had the perfect answer. Okay, hold up. One of my least favorite interactions in this game is the opponent whiffing a throw that I attempt to throw tech and they recover first and hit me. My bad for being right.
Okay, your turn.
You know, have you considered that you were wrong because you fucked up your spacing? And/or timing? You weren't actually right? So you're lying to me and all of these wonderful people? Okay. That's fair. I just want to get that Beppo cooldown gone. Oh, what? I thought I was blocking. I was not blocking. I want to get that Beppo cooldown gone, because then it's going to be much harder for Fairy to anti-airs. Okay. Get in there. Yo, my god, nice. Dude, I keep, like, not expecting. Like, this fairy is so locked. Okay. That's interesting. Holy shit! Yeah, okay, fair enough. They fucked up their spacing, and I got punished for it. That's why you tech with 2L, man. Have you considered teching with 2L? This fairy is incredibly locked in. My god. Let me try and not just be doing the same, like, dumb options into them every single time, though. Let's try and be at least a little bit more clever about how we attempt to get in. Okay. When in doubt, whiff cancel. Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, I should have JM'd. I didn't. JL didn't come out in time and I died as a result. They want that master rank? Oh shit, you're right. That's where the safe jump jab comes in. You do a thing to eat the frames between them being knocked down and them standing up, so you auto input a move to hit them. I don't, you know, depending on where you are, you don't need to learn your safe jabs. That's a more like intermediate, like late intermediate, honestly, I would say. If people want a DP on wake up, you can just like deal with the risk reward of that being heavily in your favor generally. And like bait it explicitly only if they're really spamming it. They didn't combo, huh? Good stuff. Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Side swap? No. You don't got it like that because you don't got combo limit like that. I feel. Yo! Okay. Okay. Oh my god, dude. The Harvin asks for a glass of milk. What do you mean by this? They walk into a bar and the Harvin asks for a glass of milk. That is a funny one. The casual 6 frames. Is it 6 rollback frames? It looks like not, right? Okay, again, getting that Beppo cooldown out of the way is always nice. Oh, fuck, dude, nice. An aggro fairy? Not really. They're not being aggro at all. They're playing defensively super well. I would not describe what this fairy is doing as aggro. But they are keeping me out. Oh my god, dude. Ow. Nice. Maybe I'm autopiloting like super hard into them or something, but this fairy is terrifying. Yeah, fair enough. Jumping from 2 to 6. Good games. I'm pretty sure that's a really rough matchup for her too. I just had no idea how to stop what they were doing. Well done. Again, I think I was probably autopiloting on my approach options a little bit too much, but still. You gotta give them some credit there. Why, thank you, GG's. Wait, who was this? Hello there. Mr. Omega. Why are you jumping so much? Because once you got the Beppo cooldown, or the... Is he Beppo? Once the Beppo cooldown's gone, it's much easier to, like, to jump in on Fairy. Is basically the idea. But I kind of kept fucking up and, like, not blocking on landing and just getting far M'd randomly. I like EXG at S+, and one at S++. You say it's time to learn how to safe jump jab, or is more of a master and up kind of thing. You could learn some safe jumps at this point. For sure. Some basic setups then. That was spooky, man. Hello, Catalina. Oh. Oh, okay, there you go. Got a little worried for a second there, but it's fine. The servers are okay. Yo! That is the far H extending the hurt box, right? Okay. I guess this is what we're doing now. Ow, I guess this is what we're doing now. Not gonna see me complaining.
Infiltrating.
Bearish. Didn't know this was Worlds. Is Fairy going in? For real. Really good, like, holding of the space. I have to be a little bit more patient. I thought, honestly, I could just, like, run at them and overwhelm them, and it didn't work. They kept keeping me out quite well. So, you know, this is something completely and utterly different, for sure. Cold as frost! 1, 2, 3. This is wild. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fired up today. Careful not
I'll be your best friend if you wouldn't mind showcasing one EXG to set up before you finish the stream. I'll be in here till the end. Yeah.
Battle 1.
We can find the general rule basically. Oh wait, this is really bad. Yeah. You wouldn't. Okay. You wouldn't.
Look lively. Is that it? Cold as frost.
Holy shit. No, that's fair. So many 5H slowdowns for real. I don't even know what to say. They just really, you know, they really hate blocking 2B, and I guess I can't blame them too much, but it's just kind of wild. Holy shit. The fadeaway? Doo-doo.
Battle 2.
This 2B color is slightly green. Look, I've never noticed that until now.
Keep up.
Fair? Okay. That's my bad.
There. Take frozen.
They're doing like ethical mashing. There's no way they whip. Okay, they mash and wake up again. Oh, that's fair. I'm honestly impressed. At a certain point, you just have no fear in your heart, and I gotta hand it to Eustace. Bonk, bonk, bonk. No, that's fair. I really should be expecting this at this point, but
Cover me. Cover me.
yeah, okay. I mean, good games. Definitely would be a little bit more productive to down back a little bit there, but it's fine. All right, EX Jiro. We can talk about EX Jiro. I fuck with the beast weapon set, by the way. Elite ball knowledge. No ball knowledge, I fear. I don't have any near ball knowledge. I just thought it looked. I just thought it looked really cool. Let's let me see. What the fuck did this lady do again? It's like, which one's Aurum Flow? It goes bonk. You can do like you can do if anything where you end in like auto combo into 5U. Hold up. Can like auto time a safe jab for you. I thought. Like you get Aurum Flow into like 1, 2, 3 this or something. +5, yeah. So the general math on it, by the way, I'd rather you understand how to like figure these out for yourself from first principles. Is if we grab Gran is a good like dummy to do this on. To have like a safe jab, you need to have your close L recover fully before their DP hits you. Okay. So EX DPs, most of them, all of them, most of them are 11 frame startup. Some MDPs are 9, some are 12. But, 9 is the fastest. Like, this is the fastest thing you can reasonably safe jab in this game. Okay? So if they hit us on frame 9, that means that we want to hit our close L in such a way that we are only stuck in the close L animation for, actually 7 frames. You'd think 8. There's 7 frames after they wake up. The reason that it's 7 and not 8, because, you'd think, okay, they're hitting me on frame 9. I'd want to recover on frame 8 so that I can block on frame 9. But there's a weird kind of universal hidden rule where for 1 frame after your close L ends, you can't block. Don't worry about it too much. But what you need to know is that you have to be recovered out of your close L 7 frames after they get up. Okay? Or, in the case of an EXDP, 9 frames after they get up. Alright, awesome. So what does that mean? If you look at what a close L, like, Jita's close L looks like here, most of them look like this. It is 4 startup frames, 3 active frames, right? First active frame on frame 5. That's what we mean when we say it starts up on frame 5. So it's got 3 active frames and 6 recovery frames. So that's 9 total. So what that means is if we hit on the first active frame, but like the rest of the move whiffs, we're actually already good. We can save jab Gran's EXDP like that. And the way we want to do that, if we're like +5, right, then he gets up on the 5th frame. That's why something like this. Oh, hold up. My medium button's all fucked. Let me do lights. Actually, it might not even work on mediums. Something like this, or a +5, this is a safe jab. If I just hit close L as soon as I can, this is going to safe jab Gran's HDP. And any 12-frame MDPs as well. Let me show you. Counter on Wake Up. I want you to do H Rising Swords. So if I just... Wait, no. let's see. I want Gran to be Jita EX to be this. I want Gran to be here because otherwise the recording's gonna be fucked up. Okay, so if we get Gran now to do H Rising Sword on his wake up, and I go wonk, 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 wonk. This close L. Oh, hold up. Might have fucked up the timing there. Am I one frame off on the math? No, I'm not. There you go. I just fucked it up the first time. Right? I can close L as fast as I can, and then I can down back in time to block it. Again, right? Think of, like, I want you to understand this from first principles, not just like, here's a setup that does it. I want you to know what a setup that does it looks like so you can find more of them for yourself. The whole point of this is if we set Gran to do nothing again, right? On this setup, we're +5 at the end here, and we get to stock up too, which is nice for EX Jita. Which again means that we are hitting Gran. What, you know, the first 5 frames of that close L, or the first 4 frames of that close L, happen while he's still on the ground. So he can't act, right? We're starting the race early. But then, as soon as he can act, we have 1, 2, 3 active frames that we're going through as far as our animation, and 6 recovery frames. We're going through the entire close L. So that's 9 frames. Then there's that extra 1 fucked up frame they don't tell you about where you can't block after your close L. So that's 10 frames. His EXDP hits us on frame 11. So we're good. We recover on frame 10, we can block on frame 11. It's a little tight, you saw I fucked it up that one time. Just hit it as fast as you can and then hold down back as soon as you hit it. If we want to safe jab his MDP, which is 2 frames faster, it gets a little harder. I don't know if EX Jita has, I don't know a setup for this off the top of my head, but if you think about it, anything that leaves you +7, so if I can, is there like, how plus am I off of this, for example? 38? If I could like kill 30 frames somewhere, then maybe it'd be okay. But if I'm +7 and I hit close L, then again, we're going to go through those first 5 frames, but then he's still going to be down on frame 6, and we're gonna hit him on frame 7. We're gonna hit him on our very last active frame of our close L. So what's gonna happen then is we're gonna meaty him, so that's good if he tries to mash or something like that. You know, he dies. But also, if he tries to DP, we're gonna be whiffing through him. But that first active frame is gonna be, we're gonna have to go through that, and then 6 recovery frames, and then that 1 extra fucked up frame they don't tell you about, right? So it's going to be 1 active frame plus 6 recovery frames plus 1 hidden frame. We're good on frame 8, and his medium DP hits us on frame 9. So again, we are just in time to block. This is a little harder to do. I don't know if there's like, going to be an automatic timing for... you probably can find it. It's going to have to involve a frame kill, probably, instead of like something leaving you +7 perfectly. A frame kill is basically like, right here, I'm +34, right? That's too much. I want to be +7. So like, I'm going to whiff some buttons. If I whiff a far H there, or a close H, I'm +14, right? So I would like to like find a button that is 37 total frames, for example. And then if I do that, I can be +7 and I'll get my safe jab. It is the general idea behind it, right? Now, again, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I don't know one of these for EX Jita off the top of my head. But you can fuck around, like, there's a lot of potential, you can start, like, mixing in, like, close M is 20, for example. So if I do, like, I want 37, 2L is 18, like, if I with a close L and a 2L or something like that, I think I'll be, like, +6. I think, if I do it as fast, am I doing the math wrong there in my head? No, oh, yeah, something like, I think it can be, right, because I'm +44, and, like, 20 +18, yeah, so I could be +6, theoretically. Like, there's a lot of, you can find something for every character everywhere, where, like, off any kind of knockdown, maybe we get a combo, like, you know, this, or something like that, and I'm +38, so again, if I want to be +7, I have to kill 31 frames, so what does that math look like? This is where labbing can come into play a lot, but I want you to understand, you know, what you're looking for. Safe jumps are a very similar thing as well, where basically, if you think about a safe jump, notably, by the way, you can never, ever safe jab a UDP in general. Well, not never, ever, but like you have to have a very special kind of close L or other kind of button. Regular close Ls that look like this, mathematically cannot safe jab UDPs, right? Because if you think about the MDP, which is 1 frame slower than the UDP, MDP is 9, UDP is 8. Already to safe jab the MDP, we had to hit on the very last active frame of our close L. We could delay it more, but at that point, we're just gonna whiff our close L on, like, we're gonna whiff it, right? If they don't wake up DP, we're just gonna miss. Some characters can do it, but like a regular Jita and Gran, they both have like, you know, this very standard close L, 5 startup frames, you know, 4 startup frames, 3 active frames, 6 recovery frames. These kind of close Ls cannot safe jab UDPs. You can safe jump UDPs. Because what a safe jump is, basically, most jump arcs, EX Jita, it counts, so you're talking about EX Jita, I'll tell you about EX Jita. Most jump arcs are 46 frames. So what that means is, right, and as soon as you recover, as soon as you land from a jump, you can block. This is not the case in every fighting game. When are the rest of the Zeta run stream clips coming? I missed the run. I think they're coming out every day. Like one a day every day is slowly. I think I'm putting out like Siegfried, Zeta, and Zoe right now. Just to recap, to make sure I got it, in order to safe jab a DP, the amount of plus frames you need to have is at least equal to the amount of total active frames of the DP minus 2. No, not quite. The startup frames of the DP is what we're talking about, right? When we talk about, like, you know, this is a 9 frame, this is an 11 frame, it's the startup, right? The DP starts in 10 frames, then hits you on the 11th. And minus 2? Yeah, that's, yes. If you're not including that, like, fucked up hidden frame, then yeah. You want to make sure that the amount of active frames and recovery frames that your character is going to go through, once they have woken up, is equal to the start of the DP minus 2. Yes. Yeah, that's like a good equation for it, if that's the kind of way you like to think about it. Absolutely. Right, so for a 9 frame DP, you have to be like 1 active frame, 6 recovery frames, so that's 7. For an 11 frame, you have to be 3 active frames, 6 recovery frames, so that's 9. Which again is 11 minus 9, and 11 minus 2 and 9 minus 2, respectively. So yeah, again, it's the start. Like, what you're looking for in training mode is this first active frame thing on the right here. That's the number. That is X minus 2. Like, this is X. Right? That's 9 right there, and that's 11 right there. Save jumps, we can go over in much quicker detail because they work in the exact same way. As soon as you land from a jump, you can block. Right? As soon as you land from a jump, you can block. So as long as, if I like throw here, for example, and I jump, you'll notice I'm minus 2. That's okay, because I'm not actually minus, because you can, if you're not 2+, you can hit them with a button on the way down, and you'll be plus. But the important thing is, you know, what is the actual time your jump arc takes? There are some games where, you know, if you jump and do a button, it'll add some extra recovery to the end. Not really the case in Granblue. I believe it might. I believe you can do it right away still. As soon as you land, you can block. But what we're looking for is that with this jump, we want to be minus 7 or less. Again, because UDPs hit on frame 8. So you actually can safe jump UDPs. You can't safe jab them, but you can safe jump them, right? So if we have Gran do this... Did I miss the master run? No. We're just pausing to talk about safe jumps and safe jabs. What the fuck? Counter on hits? No, I want you to do counter on wake up. Thank you. Right? So if I actually can safe jab a UDP. As long as I am minus 7 or less, then we'll be fine. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for any kind of setup where you are amount plus, that is your jump arc, which you can figure out by just jump in training mode like this, and it'll tell you you're minus 46, right? Jump in training mode, keep the other one, like the dummy, fully still, and it'll show you how long your jump arc is, even if you don't have this frame meter mod. Though I would highly recommend this frame meter mod for anyone trying to do any kind of like detailed labbing in Granblue. Agersant GBVSR frame meter mod, it's amazing. But if you don't have this, you can just also jump in training mode like this, and it'll tell you, right? So Jita is 46, Gran is 46. It's not definitely standardized, but you know, Jita's 46. So you're looking for any knockdown where you are, you know, your jump arc minus 7. You don't want to be 2+, actually. Frame mod is so good. It's so good. It's so good. Like, for example, this right here, right? If I do Aurum Flow, I'm plus 38, right? That's actually 2 minus. I'm minus 8 here. This is gonna work on everything besides a save jump. So I'd want to be minus 39 to minus like 44. If you're 2+, your button's gonna whiff. You're gonna hit them before they get up, so you don't want to do that. But yeah, like minus 39 to minus 44, maybe even minus 45, should work for EXD Jita. Where can I get the frame meter mod? I'm still listening. Yep. Also, you said, oh, okay, that's 100 times more info that I was hoping to get. It'll definitely help me on my road to master. Thank you, Brick. That's funny. That's funny. I can send a link in both chats right now, honestly. It's a GitHub, but I promise you, it's not malware or anything like that. There are some very simple instructions. You know, go to the releases on the right sides, and then there's very simple instructions in the GitHub of how to download it if you scroll down. This is the mod. It's amazing. It gives you the frame meter. It gives you these hitboxes as well, right? You can show like the different like hitboxes for the moves right there, and hurt boxes. It lets you pause the game and go frame by frame like this, which is amazing. This mod's awesome. highly turbo. I could not recommend this enough to anyone. This just makes the experience of labbing in this video game 100 times nicer. But yeah, let's go back and play more 2B, man. We gotta get her done today. She's got some slow-ass matches, so we gotta hustle. But I hope that was helpful, Josh. Sorry if it was like too much info, but I'm a firm believer of, especially like you're an S+/S++, like you can, it's time for you to understand things from like first principles and not just, you know, oh, here's a safe jump setup. No, it's like, why is it a safe jump setup? You know what I'm talking about? That's kind of the idea there. All right, Mrs. Beathan, get back in there. Get back in there, get back in there. Arc system works, modding support helps this stuff exist. It does seem really easy to mod these ArcSys games, right? Is that something that they are like very, like, you know, they make it easy relatively, like they're mod friendly developers, because they're all Unreal Engine 4. Interesting. I don't know enough about the nuances of why, of like the video game engines to know why that makes it easy. Is it like easier to access the source code or something like that? That feels like it would be a bad idea, but they don't try to obscure it? Interesting. Can't that cause like a lot of potential security vulnerabilities or shit, or some shit like that too, though? Not source code, but very easy to compile .packs. Gotcha. Yeah, that's true. No, bro, like, the way you broke it down is way better than if you were to just show me a setup. I just didn't ask for a whole lesson because I didn't know you were goated enough to do it for me. Thanks, man. I like explaining things about this game to people, I think. And, like, me, personally, like, I like to... Like, I would like to make content that I would like to watch. And I know a lot of people don't like things that are a little bit longer-winded, like, just, like... Some people are like, bro, just give me the setup, right? Just put the setup in the bag, and I just want to, like, you know, I want to copy-paste it. Like, I'm not here for all this detail. I'll figure that shit out later, right? I haven't got time for this. But, like, for me, personally, I really don't like when someone just says, this works, do this. Like, I'm a big fan of, again, understanding things kind of from the base of them. Which is why, even to beginners, like, I would explain it like that, too. Right? I think it's, obviously, you go into less detail, but still, it's, you know, explaining why things work a little bit from the ground up is really something that I care about a lot.
Believe in victory.
I'm sub A rank. I'm not at the point of learning character safe moves, but I understood how it worked before I started playing. Well, that's good. T-Dog Code. Hello there. There are a lot of Ables around recently, huh? Like, on the... Was it the CAG? The CAG run, right? We were fighting a shit ton of Ables, too? Like, the one right before this? Ables just everywhere. Is it because he got, like, a rework? People are trying him out, seeing if, you know, it really was as bad as all the Ables were dooming about. I feel like this is... He's been, like, one of the most common characters we've seen on these master runs recently. Is certainly not normal. Yep. I agree, because once you understand how something works, you can expand on it yourself, and more importantly, learn what to do against it. Yeah. I'm a big fan of learning how to learn. I think, like, teaching people... Like, giving, you know, teaching a man to fish instead of giving him a fish. Me, personally, I fuck with that heavy. Now, if you're gonna make, like, a quick, like, you know, quick start... I'm not saying, like, obviously, like, content where it's just like, alright, this is what, like, this is how this works, go ahead and play, is not bad. But for me, personally, I would like it to be more saved for, like, yeah, specifically, like, okay, I'm making, like, a 3-minute, like, quick start guide. Here's how this works. Go have fun.
It's about now. Pay attention.
Very fair. I've been jumping a lot.
I'll mess you up.
Give me the fish and teach me too. True. They want to see if he's still the 2-touch character. His damage is lower, but it's still high. It's still high. Never thanks for the backdash info. No worries. I think it's better to explain the way you do. People are smart enough to understand as long as you're respectful and patient with it. Yeah. I think it's more so like anything I want to explain to someone, I'll explain from first principles. The part where, like, I might be like, what's, like, a B rank, maybe they don't need to hear this, isn't really about the way it's explained, but rather what concepts are explained, you know? Like, if you're talking to a B rank, you probably don't have to tell them what a safe jab, like, you know, they got more important things to worry about. We can still explain, for example, like, basic, like, how approaching your opponent and, like, switching up your options and things like that work on a fundamental level, but... Double laser combo, coolest thing this character can do now.
You ready for this?
I mean, it's pretty cool, to be fair. It's a cool looking combo. I feel like, you know, you're talking like that's like a really low bar or something. Now, of course, Abel had, he had the infinite sauce before, but I only got one laser in my combo. Unless I want to spend a shit ton of meter and skill gauge, I suppose.
Nice try.
Very valid and fair.
Yeah, right.
Nice. Not nice. Part of it is also learning how the other characters work. It's not just about knowing they do a particular combo all the time. It's why do they do that? Yeah, though again, I would argue that like learning matchups, unironically, is also pretty low on the totem pole. That's like an S+ to S++ thing as well. I think just learning like how to pilot your character to the best of your ability is the main starting point. For a long time, honestly, I wouldn't even worry about learning like really how to defend very much outside of the very basics of it for a while too. Trying to teach someone save jumping levels also hard because you need to teach them auto time setup, so they need to do manual frame tight timing. Yeah. It's like, again, I'm not saying like, oh, when someone is new to fighting games, you should like throw the entire fucking book at them. In fact, that has been the exact opposite advice that I've given over and over again. I'm just saying when you explain, you know, whatever you do find meaningful to explain, do your best to at least, you know, give them, try to like slowly build up that understanding of how things work. Maybe want to boot up Grand Blue to lab out save jab jump setups? Yeah. Do.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Narmaya. Oh, it's the Sandalphon stage.
2B.
I like this stage. Hopefully this Narmaya has a good PC. But most people just learn some canned auto time save jab and not actually manually time it because that shit's hard. Manually timing it is really like, I mean, it's like a visual key. Like you have to like learn what like the get up animation looks like. It is really nice that all the D.Va's safe jab and save jump setups are hard knockdowns. So they're like not reliant on whether or not the opponent techs, because certainly for a lot of characters you can run into troubles there. How'd she know? I guess she knew it was a monkey see, monkey do type situation. Interesting. I like that confirm. You are not regular Narmaya. I don't have to worry about your throw base. Almost read that name as Job Seeker. In this economy? I don't think so.
Cover me.
Godspeed to literally anyone who does not have a job and wants one. I think you're fucked. But, you know. Keep up the good work. Ow. I like see Narmaya and I'm already like nervous about the possibility of getting flipped on, but like it can't happen. You have the good work to the unemployed people. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar, but like I swear to God, job hunting is like more of a full-time job than working a full-time job. My bad. I almost completely fucked it. I've actually won games by fucking up a save jab and blocking a UDP. True.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Can't agree. Am unemployed. Yep.
Cover me.
The worst kind of full-time job because it's like as much work, and not only are you not getting paid for it, every month the number in your bank account is going down. It's like it's the worst, man. Now, of course, everyone knows that streaming is actually the hardest job, but it's like a close second for sure. Cool. So true. She really can super jump and still double jump, huh? Fully intentional raging strike anti-air. Okay, now I'm literally just jumping. That's on me. Well, I just see Narm SSBAing the wrong way. You can roll it on reaction, and she just whiffs, and it's really funny looking.
Battle 2.
Playing video games for an audience is the hardest? Yeah, because people have to be like, Mr. Streamer, you have a DP. And then I have to get my feelings hurt. Okay, I need to stop jumping on this Narmaya, man. We've gone too far. By my blade? Okay, well, jumping under cover of balls, that's valid, obviously. Bonk.
My turn. One with my
Okay.
soul.
She wants to get in on the fun.
No.
You're dead, right?
Focus.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. This. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This. Yeah, way dead. Mr. Streamer, you haven't used the baseball move yet. That's very true. It's very true. Using the time to make a game, points at other screen. Ooh, that's fun. If I had like any actual passion for software development, I would probably do that too. We must stop jumping. He said jumping again. Okay, but hold on. I was covered by balls and I was covered by knockdown. They were different. They were better jumps. They were better jumps, man. Before I was just jumping in neutral.
Cover me.
See, I used the baseball move. I'm goated. World's worst 2B counter hit combo. Oh yeah, Brick. Funny thing with 2B I found. Shoot.
Cover me.
Set 2B to always get counter hit. Go back to the other corner with your back to the wall. Sure. Hit 2B with 5H. Do the clean hit baseball. So don't hit her or don't hit her with 5H. Like, does she block this, or do we counter hit her with the baseball or with the 5H? Also, holy shit, there's so much. There you go. Whoa! Hit with 5H, clean hit baseball. Wow. You combo off that? You can probably combo off that, right? If you have the U skill. Best character in the game, I think. This is really... What the fuck? This is hilarious. Is there any way you can, like, creep up on them there? Or just wire? I guess so. Or you can do all three. Why not? Oh, no, not quite. You can grapple that? Is that even... I mean, I feel like it's more damage to do this, though. I can't, like, creep up on him, right? I can't, like, slowly... No. Yeah. I guess, is it more damage to just wire? I mean, Meatless, certainly. Cat, you fireball PTSD? For real. I guess you could do that, too. Yeah, that's really funny. That's a nice combo. Okay, hold on. The queue's mad at me because I canceled 2 matches. Can't you go into SBA after the wire, too? Probably. Perfect.
I've seen enough.
Very true.
Let's finish this.
I've seen enough. Yeah. That's corner to corner right there. That's what we call corner to corner in the business. This is still just such a funny combo, though. And it does almost as much damage as the SSBA combo, which is hilarious. This work even not from point blank? Yeah, it does. That's funny. So does this not work on just like a regular... If I just hit her with the clean hit, do you have to be in the corner? I mean, this carries them like to the wall, right? So you get the most value out of it in the corner. So you can probably like combo off this actually in some cases, right? Oh, maybe not. I'm trying to think about... What if I just like yeah, I guess this is off a counter hit far H, to be fair. And you have to be close enough to hit them with, like, the clean hit of this. This is, you know. Sick, man, you can't use this in an actual game. This is like Lewayne war crime level mean? Oh, no, let's not. Let's not get crazy. But this is good damage, certainly. Off a counter hit far... I guess if this is the equivalent of a counter hit close H combo for most characters, it's actually not that good, right? It's actually not... Yeah, they probably can do better. But it is funny.
Here begins Fate's episode.
I know you can get tether, yeah.
Zone
Zoe.
versus 2B.
2B. 2B.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Holy shit, they whitewashed Zoe. Somebody help.
Futile. Nirhan.
They turned Zoe into All Might.
Nirhan.
Bears.
Great.
I should have done the neutral air. Oh, sick. Yeah, crossed her up. She tried to DP. It's funny.
Keep up. Charge.
Oopsie. I did a bad. Could I have killed you there? Maybe, actually.
Not bad.
I am holding on to all this skill gauge for one big dump, which I often don't even use. Hi, garbage girl. Hello, garbage girl. S plus? I guess so. I said no to too many matches. I said, fuck it. We're putting you in S plus.
This is bad. Hug.
Evil white Zoe. That's crazy.
I'm up. I see.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Perish. This. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This? Can I kill you? No, I can't, huh? Well, no, hold on, maybe. Oh, so close, actually.
Believe in
Ah, my eye. What happened to my eye? Not like this. Okay, wait. Bonk. It really has, like, it actually, this is the most I've ever just used the one move on a character, maybe ever, right?
Soft. Prepare yourself.
Like, we're just doing 5H and JH, and sometimes 2H if we're feeling freaky with it. That's really bad. Keep forgetting that's not a good cancel there. So, perish. Ramirez.
Plunge into the great beyond.
Nice try, nerd. Oh, I fucked up. He doesn't get a counter hit combo there normally. Any... Oh. Gets shot. With a gun. Okay. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. I fucked it up. That's horrible news. It's okay.
Not
Do 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 do. I give it the slice ender. It maybe kills. Fair. This is crazy, man. I'm just doing 5H. It just works. Oh, fair. Is it not? I thought it caught rolls. I guess maybe not the close part of it. Only the far part of it. Fair. Get away from me though. Thoughts? Do 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 do. You wouldn't spinning slash a guy with glasses. Get down here. Imagine using Zoe 6XM like it's a real button. Ah, I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. It's like that one fighting game that no one plays. 1, 2, 3, bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. Yeah, that should be a dead Zoe. Okay, Zoe Mama. That's fair. No, that's valid. Any new strong thoughts for 2B from this? 5H. No, I don't know.
an opening. Excessive damage. Futile. I was careful.
Mostly just that those the buffs to you laser make it feel worth using much more often. Like two skill gauge really just isn't a lot, right? Like this is basically free, and for how good of an extender it is, very nice to have it just be free, basically.
Keep up.
Mega Man part of the song. Ow. Okay. Yeah, 5M is also good. Okay, we can use 5M every now and then. But yeah, I think mostly like the buffs are nice as expected. 2B has basically better Catalina U Fireball with that laser. I don't know about better, considering the fact that it does still cost the gauge. It is plus on block though, right? Is the difference? No, it's -4. It's just yeah. You can always capitalize on it because of wire. Yeah, that's 5 skill gauge, right? That's 50 meter and 5 skill gauge. I would not call that better. The resource that a thing costs does matter. It is, but it's meterless. Well, I mean, but, you know. The reason we say meterless is because it's an important resource. Skill gauge is an even more important resource. It's also not meterless. It still costs 50 meter, right? So again, that whole combo is 50 meter and 5 skill gauge. And it's slightly better than what Cat gets. And less damage, too. But it, I mean, and the fact that it compares at all means it's insane, right? Because Cat Fireball is ridiculous. Huge Vicala arts. All art of my daughter is cute. I'll have you change your tune from implying that anything that has ever been put to pen about my daughter is not cute. What the? Air cannonball or air cannon as an anti-air is an interesting idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very valid. I think the one range where Cat U Fireball doesn't go into anything outside itself. I would rather spend 100 meter than 50 meter and 2. Well, actually, not even 100, right? Because the second one's gonna be raw. I'd rather spend 75 meter than 50 meter and 2 skill gauge personally. Doobie starts that combo at full skill. She can do like half HP. It's pretty fucking strong. And does she spend literally all of her skill to do so? No. Imagine trying to anti-air 2B with it. Yes, you know. So we get into that whole resource management discussion again. That is nasty, man. That's a really mean thing she can do, for sure. Perish? I fucked up my combo, but it doesn't matter. Whiff, whiff, whiff. Vicky just squatting and grinning. I do love her crouch. I got one and done by my own daughter. Beat someone with a tag saying I got 14 Arc World Tour points, so that felt nice. Her crouch is so cute, man. And the guard as well, just holding out the heart with a little, like, colon O. What an adorable little girl. Daughter doesn't want to face her father. Understandable. She's not ready yet. I found Nier crouch super cute too. I mean, she's just crying, no? It's not really that, like, Nier is just, he's in so much spiritual pain. Shark to glory! Oh my god, they have the Shark to glory badge. Wait, this is a real gamer. Hold on. Lock in. It's a real final boss. Shark to glory enjoyer. Confirms. That's the real final boss of this game. I'm not even ready for it. That's why I don't have it. I'm not good enough. Ow, ow. Like the little purple circle she gets as well. Shark to glory! Yeah, it's a real gamer. You can tell. That's how I just got home for the rank up game. It's a real bastard of a final boss though. They got Shark to glory enjoyers in this bitch. Another lesbian blocking the master. That's true. Lesbians are always the roadblock to the master rank up, I fear. It's just how it has to be. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That's just not a combo, is the problem. Mostly. That's also, yeah. If I, like, did a real combo, she was dead a couple of times. But now, well, actually, is she fucking this up? Yes. Alright, cool. We both fucked up our kill combos. Every time 2B, JH hits behind her, a puppy dies. Alright, hold on. I got work to do. Little arf looking motherfuckers. There you go. Kill those fucking things. Wait. Wait. No. That's one puppy down so far. 2 puppies down. We're getting on the fucking leaderboard tonight. Oh. Here's her chance, apparently. Or so I've been told. Can I kill you here? No, definitely not. That shit is way too scaled. What am I even doing with my entire life? Just break a cat person? I like cats. I don't mind dogs, but like, I mean, when you give me like an objective to shoot for like that, I just can't help it.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Getting to master apparently? True. Wait. Wait. You're man. I do still love that the way she hits that voice line. You're man. Wait, it didn't hit behind me. Wait. Fuck. It got crushed from behind me. That means the hitbox was there. Is that? There you go. Puppy dead. Puppy down. Wait. Puppy down? No. Wait. Puppy down. Puppy down. Oh my god, it's a massacre. Looking like PETA in these fucking streets. Okay. Bum bum bum. This hurts to watch people win like this for real. Actually, like, bro. Oh, there you go. He's got a damn good 2H. That's for sure. Alright, now I think it's at this point it's actually starting to get like a little rude to the UL, so I'm gonna chill. But we put up PETA numbers. Can't confirm on the puppy allegations. Rip Fluffles. See, when you put like a name to it, suddenly it gets way sadder. I feel like. She's doing it too! Though she didn't cross me out, and it kind of freaked me out. It's very valid and fair.
Cover me.
Bonk, bonk. Yeah, that U laser feels free, right? Like, the difference to, like, it being 2 to 3, especially on repeated uses, it really, I mean, basic math, right? But it really starts to add up. Her DP being cheaper, too, like, all of that feels really nice for her. Puppy down. Hawk. Ah! 1, 2, 3. Parrish, you elephant. Good extension, me. Well done. Definitely the biggest buff on the set she got. Yeah. Just found my dog shot dead. I dedicate this massacre to my cat's Patapoof. What a great name. How incredibly French of you. Alright, so that was what, like 8 puppies dead and a master run completed? That was a very effective, a very, like, efficient set, right? Man, what a time to be alive. Nice puppy massacre to master rank. I mean, people hate 2B, right? I have to embody the villain. Very 2B run, exactly. People hate this character. If we kill some puppies, it like helps sell the kayfabe a little bit more. Yeah, a little slower. A little bit slower, but nice Dio cosplay. How many puppies have you killed? How many breads have you eaten, etc., etc.? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So only four characters left to do to master, which is fun. We could talk about 2B real quick, because there are actually, I mean, I don't think my general picture of what this character looks like has changed. But I do think, again, like some of those buffs do feel even more impactful than I would have thought originally. 2 bottom still? That was always, I mean, I know, like, I think you were saying it as a joke, Ophidian, but, you know, that was always a ridiculous concept to me, that, like, last patch, 2B was a bottom tier or something like that. I always found it to be, like, before, like, she got buffed in this one, obviously. But this character has been good forever, right? She's been good, like, her whole life. At the very least, like, yes, I said in jest, yeah. But there's some, like, people, like, a lot of people who are seriously talking about this character, like, was, like, desperately needed these buffs or something like that. She's been, like, she was amazing on release, and then she got nerfed, like, twice. The first time she got nerfed, she was still awesome. The second time she got nerfed, she was probably more like, you know, she's good. Like, they did hit her, like, they hit a lot of the skill gauge and stuff like that. But that was also the patch that gave her the sliding normals and stuff. So she was still, like, that, and that's where we were up until now. That character was still solid. Like, that character was still, in my opinion, like, arguably somewhere in high tier, probably. But, so they gave her a bunch of buffs in these. I don't know that I cared that much about a lot of these. The JM buff does feel like it matters a lot. Just because this does actually make this feel like a very reliable anti-air, like this starting up in 6 frames and being as big as it is. It's a really, not anti-air, but like really, really fucked up air-to-air, rather, right? Very nice air-to-air button on this. If Fuzzy still existed, she would actually have a pretty decent one, huh? That hits like really low down, huh? I wonder if she used to be able to do something with that. So like that's nice. The triple JL, I don't know what this is for. I think I've been told that you can do some funny stuff with the gravity well on this. If you air to air with a JL, like I guess, you know, it It does something. I don't know. I don't really know what the point of this is. This is nice, though. Like, this is like a nice buff. This button is maybe Clash confirms midair. True, maybe. Makes her better in air. I mean, air throw should win anyway, but anyway. These are nice. This, I have been told that this causes some, like, kind of fuckery, where sometimes, you know, 2Bs will do this baseball move. I, like, never use this on the road to Master because we didn't really need to. But I've been told, you know, 2Bs will use this as, like, a pressure tool sometimes. And I've been told that the fact that it can be hit on the way up or on the way down now, there are, like, some timings now where 2B she just kind of cooks you. It makes that significantly scarier as a pressure tool. You can't just, like, spot dodge it a lot of the times and be okay, or, like, roll it a lot of the times and be okay. So, like, this buff is also relatively material. And then these to me are the ones that I, like, are probably the biggest, and the ones that stood out to me immediately. The Pod A recovery going down by 9 frames is a very big deal, because this move, it used to be that, you know, when 2B ran out of skill gauge, she would be, you know, incredibly taking a huge risk ever doing this move, because, like, even that, like, super late spot dodge right there would have been minus 13 last patch. Right now you can still, if you preemptively spot dodge this, you can punish her. Right, like something like that. Like a lot of times she's doing this out of, like, you know, doing this like out of an auto combo ender, like into it or something, right? And you don't have that much, like, if you can spot dodge, you're gonna do it right before it hits you. Or even if she doesn't, like, in neutral like this, it's safe a lot more of the time, where this was, like, always punishable before. This is a really big deal, I think, because it makes 2B a lot, like, it makes her, this combined with the baseball move also being better, I think both of them combine to make 2B a lot more competent when she's out of skill gauge. It's still certainly, you know, or like when she doesn't have enough skill gauge to do anything meaningful with it, right? It's still certainly very bad for her, because, like, all of her, like, really good specials, right? Like this shit and the use skills and all of that, like, they still require that skill gauge. But it gives her more to do, right? It makes her, like, skill gaugeless form a lot less risky to play around with. You can actually, like, fuck around and try to keep your turn on skill gaugeless 2B, whereas before, a lot of the times, you just kind of blocked this character out till she was out of skill gauge, and then you kind of went from there, right? 2B no longer really has a window to punish her offense consistently, and now spot dodging her moves is significantly less rewarding and riskier. Yeah. So it's like, these two buffs to me are, like, very, very important, because they sort of cover kind of one of the 2 weaknesses that this character really had that are kind of tandem weaknesses. The first one is that her damage is pretty bad, especially in the corner. But it's only bad insofar as if she doesn't want to just be dumping her skill gauge on everything, her damage is truly horrendous. If she dumps skill gauge, her damage is okay. Now, making it so that being low on skill gauge isn't as big of a deal for her is very nice. That, like, it really covers up one of her primary weaknesses, and kind of both of them, because it makes it so you're also more comfortable spending a little bit more skill gauge on every combo to get a little bit more average damage, because, again, maybe being on low skill gauge isn't quite as bad as it used to be. So, like, that is a big deal. That is a big deal. This is a big deal for the exact same reason, because these U skills, I mean, this is her DP, so that's very important, obviously. This is one of the best U fireballs in the entire game. It is just basically Catalina U fireball that costs 2 skill gauge, for all intents and purposes, right? I think it's the crumple's a little bit less plus, but 2B herself is also, you know, faster and has bigger buttons, so you can convert this, you know, just as well as Catalina can. So this is just Catalina U fireball, basically, except it costs 2 skill gauge. It used to be Catalina U fireball, but it costs 3 skill gauge. 3 to 2 is a big difference, man. Especially because 2B may very well use this, you know, multiple times in certain combos, off certain confirms, things like that. You know, going from, like, that whole string right there, costing 7 skill gauge, it would have cost 9 last patch. So, you know, I get the 1 back at the end there, and there's some small recovery just from time. So it's like, it's 5.5 skill gauge versus, like, 7.5 or something like that. 7.5 means I'm at 2.5, means I don't have enough for any of my other skills. I'm just locked out, right? Whereas 5.5 means I can still EX damn near after doing this. So, like, the U skills reducing their skill cost is kind of gigantic, to be real with you. And again, it's, you know, we talked about with Nier, but Nier obviously got a huge compensation buff. But these are multiple buffs that are all targeting the same weakness, and it's kind of mainly the only weakness the character has. Is that, again, her resource management game is super finicky, and also because she has to play that game, her damage is low. This makes it she can cash out, you know, a lot of her highest damage combos do involve confirming into this. right, into the crouch, right, into even just doing that, you know, it's not meter efficient, but it's a lot of damage. Right, and again, if she wants to even dump even more skill gauge, she can obviously go, you know, like bonk, 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 into this, into that, into like boom, into extended again with mediums, into heavy, and you get like 5k. So, all three of these buffs, right, all three of these buffs make it so that her sort of primary weaknesses are mitigated. It's kind of a huge deal because, you know, when we were talking about it with Nier, she can do rockets after all that too for the 8k-ish damage route. Yes, yes. Now, again, it is nice. It gives her, like, her damage is, I wouldn't say good if she spends her skill gauge, but at least, you know, if she gets the hits to kill, you know, it's kind of like Abel spending HP, you know? If she gets the hit to kill, she can just dump it all, and she'll do pretty decent damage at that point. If she's dumping, like, all of her resource. So it can give her, like, good reach to end rounds, essentially. This character, AK anywhere on the screen is pretty fucking good. Wait, you can get AK even the mid-screen? I thought you meant in the corner. Hold on. But you're talking about this, that, into, what do I do with rockets from here to get 8k? How do I get 8k there with rockets? I assumed you meant in the corner. Is it, I think you have to use RS, RC? Alright, well, okay. So wait, we're doing this, that, right? 1, 2, 3. This into, oh, is it H into rockets, right? Doesn't that work? Hold on. I remember this is from the training mode, right? 1, 2, 3, this, 1, 2, 3, this, and that's L auto combo. 1, 2, 3, into rockets, into that or something? How is this 8k? Where do you get 8k here? You can do 3 lights into hammer! M auto combo into rockets? Oh, 3 lights into hammer or M into rockets. Okay, wait. So, bonk, bonk, bonk. This, 1, 2, 3, this, that. 1, 2, 3, rockets into 1, 2, 3. I guess you just end in... You end in that one guy after that, like the slashing ender. The high damage, like auto combo ender. Ah! Hold on, I'm ass. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, this into like 1, 2, 3, that or something? I mean, that's not, don't know the exact route. Yeah, something, I mean, I assume it's something like that, right? With heavy starter, it's 8k, I think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's gotta be a lot more, certainly. 2, 3, that. Oh! Hold on. 3. This. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. 2, 3. Just about, right? 7.7. I mean, yeah, for 75 meter and a brave point and all of her resource. I don't know this is, I don't know that I would call this like pretty fucking good, but I'm sure like this is still high. I'm not actually sure what most characters could do if you gave them like 75 meter and a raging strike, raging chain. I feel like probably a lot of characters could do something similar to this off like a close heavy as well. But you know, my point is that if she's dumping all of her resource, the damage weakness at least goes away. Right? The damage weakness goes away at that point. So, you know, to close out rounds, you can certainly use that reach, which is very nice. It is decent finishing out rounds because 2B getting counter hit from her 5H is very common. I mean, yeah. I mean, you don't need counter hit for it. That is like regular close H. You don't need counter hit for that. Just any 5H hit. But my point is, again, that this, like all three of these, they all target like the two weaknesses the character has, like back to back. And, you know, what you're talking about with Nier is maybe the worst character in the game. 2B was already good. And, you know, two of her primary weaknesses kind of get plugged to an extent. So, if those weaknesses are a lot less of a problem now, still a problem, right? Still a problem. Still a problem that, you know, for example, like if you just want to do like some like random, relatively skill-even combo on 2B, you're doing, you know, 4k off of RM, which is disgustingly horrendous. But in a lot of cases, she can afford to spend a little bit more skill and extend a little bit more these days. If we assume that those weaknesses are less, you know, crippling than they used to be, then we're just left with a character who has, you know, some of, well, one of the best buttons in the entire game. Her 5M is also pretty decent. She's fast as fuck. She's got a double jump. She's got some of the best air normals in the game. right? She, like, in general, is kind of, like, rocking it everywhere else, right? I thought her primary weakness was defense. I mean, she has a 6-frame close light, but I don't know. She has a bunch of, like, decent, like, you know, moves to poke out and defend herself with here. And again, her reward, because of having a good, like, mid-screen combo extender, her defense is not so bad, I don't think. Her weakness is no dash normals? I guess. Like, she doesn't have a 6XL, but I mean, as far as, like, dash normals for neutral skipping, she has them. Like, she does. She can just, like, that kind of shit. The fact she can, like, do her normals out of her dash like this and take a big step forward is nice, right? She doesn't feel the dash normals weakness as far as neutral skipping. She feels it as far as, pressuring people in their face, certainly. But again, 2B just does this, right? In general, 2B just Grand Blue zones anyway, where you don't really feel that lack of dash normals as much. So I don't think it's as big of a deal as it is for a character, you know, like Wilness or something, who doesn't have 6XL, where his whole game plan, like, warps around it. 2B has a lot of ways to make up for the fact she doesn't have a 6XL. I guess, yeah, this character does not have super easy access to plus frames. That is one good point. That's why she just kind of, like, again, her up-close pressure is not very good. That's why she just sits there in the Grand Blue zone and uses, like, 5H and 5M and stuff like that. Because her access to plus frames is basically limited by having to do this, or this, which is quite risky. So, that is another thing you could chalk up on the board there, and that, again, hasn't really... That's still the same, but I'm pretty certain she can only do normals into dash. Yeah. But again, in general, her spending skill is a little bit less bad for her than it would have been before. Right? But yeah, outside of that, we're just left with a character that is kind of insane, right, at everything else. Besides the damage and the skill gauge, right? Her normals are... What in the world? Did you guys see that? What in the world? Huh? I don't know if OBS picked that up, but Windows just tried to hijack my What? Okay. Nice virus? Yeah, I guess I got something bad on there. I gotta take a look at that. Hacked on stream? Yep. I gotta figure out what that was in a second. Clippy wouldn't randomly install malware on your PC. Link your phone now. Windows a 2B down player? Ah, man. Missed first day of 2B, unfortunately, and the second day, too. That's a little concerning. Have I done anything stupid lately? I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm gonna finish this, and then I might... I might have to end stream early and make sure that I don't... I'm actually, like, I don't unironically have malware on my shit now. Because that looks really weird. Security first? Yeah. You opened any spam emails lately? Don't think so. Don't think so. Yeah, no. Yeah, that looked bad as fuck. Go solve that? Yeah. You know, it's okay. We'll finish this up first. It was the GitHub link. Agersat! We'll finish this up. That was certainly weird, though. What I was gonna say, though, what the fuck was that? Is that outside of that, this character really doesn't have very much in... I've used the link your phone thing before. I don't know why it popped up, though. Yeah, I mean, that looked like it was actually a Windows pop-up, but it also looked like a super cursed Windows pop-up, right? Whatever it is, I need to investigate that. But yeah, this character is very, very solid, otherwise. So, I feel like these buffs almost probably feel like they were a little too much. Okay, again, this character is already good, and then they get the main thing that was holding them back, not removed, but patched up to a very large extent. She's pretty fucking crazy now, right? And she's got like this functions as a very annoying, like 50-50 off certain save jumps and stuff like that. Like she still has, you know, really like all of her specials by and large have like some kind of use. So that they all cost skill, obviously, but they're all very good as a trade-off to that, right? This thing actually, I will say, post nerf feels a lot less useful than it ever did before. But otherwise, a lot of her skills all feel, you know, somewhere between good and amazing, by and large. So, we're sort of left with, okay, she doesn't have a 6XL, and her damage is still low if you want to be resource conscious, and like really low, like not a little bad, right? This is like, Fairy does this much damage, right? It's that level of low damage. And then, as well, she has a 6-frame close light, I suppose. Besides that, I don't think that's really a virus thing, just Windows wanting you to do some phone stuff. There was, I don't know if you guys, there was a Windows update thing that popped up that looked really strange. I don't think it was malware, but I still want to, like, you know, this is one of those things where it's important enough. I unfortunately probably am going to run away and deal with that, but don't give Microsoft your phone. I don't plan on it. I don't know why they're asking for it. It's because, like, I like, downloaded Teams today or something. I don't know what's happening. I assume Microsoft Teams is doing some fuck shit in the background, and I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Better safe than sorry for tech stuff? Absolutely. But yeah, so, you know, how good is 2B now? Because Windows 11 is spyware? Very true. How good is 2B now? I don't know, but really fucking good is the answer. I thought this character was, you downloaded Teams as GG's? Yeah, my bad. My bad. Like, she was already, like, a top half of the cast character, and then she got a ton of nice, well, three super impactful buffs. So, you tell me, man. The top end of this game is really stacked at this point, it feels like. There's a lot of very powerful characters, but 2B feels like she's in that conversation for me personally, because this character just, the big thing with her, on a very basic level, is the advice I used to always give people for years and years. Well, not years and years, but like a year and a half. Like ever since 2B came out, was just, you know, she's gonna win neutral. She's just gonna win neutral. It's so hard to actually beat this character in neutral. Let her do it, by and large, unless you have a really good read, or else the 2B is just like bad. And then block her out. Look for the openings. A lot of her like stuff that conserves her skill gauge is like super fake. Like this, you can just kill her on reaction sometimes for doing this. Or like, you know, the baseball, again, is like, it's RPS for her, but it's like dangerous RPS. So, you know, if she tries to save skill gauge doing that, kill her for that. And if she doesn't and does real stuff that costs skill gauge, then just wait for her to run out of skill gauge and then take her turn back, because then her only options are like this, like horrible fake stuff. Almost none of that is kind of applicable to the same extent anymore. In that, namely, her two like skill gauge saving specials are very good now. We're like, this is significantly safer than it's ever been, and this is like a dastardly little mind game in that how much she can switch the timing on this, right? With the fact she can hit it like on the way back up or on the way down, so she can conserve skill gauge for pressure a lot more often than she used to before. And again, a lot of her like, you know, the nicer moves that she has also cost less skill gauge. So the same idea still applies. Kill her for, because you still can like kill her for doing this in some cases, right? You still can like, you know, try and guess right on this RPS and kill her in some cases, but it's a lot harder to do, and he's going to run out of skill gauge a lot more slowly as well. So the game plan against 2B remains the same, but it's significantly harder to actually implement. And it was already pretty good in that, you'll remember the first part of this is she's just gonna win neutral, so let her do it. That's an insane thing to say about a fighting game character. It's like, yeah, just kind of let her, let's let her win neutral, but at least you can wait her out. She's still just gonna win neutral a lot of the time, but now waiting her out gets significantly more challenging, and like, yeah, the 2B is just in a much better situation. So, you know what we call a incredibly strong win condition that has very difficult counterplay, and is also very hard to stop in the first place? Top tier, usually, is what we call that. A strong win condition that you can't really, that sounds like how you end up getting thrown to death, though. 2B is not super good at, on the bright side, 2B does not have like a normal close H. 2B is not super good at catching delay techs. She can do it with 5L, but again, the damage off that's going to be very low. So delay tech against 2B is usually not a bad idea. And also, most of the time, 2B is standing out here. So like running in to throw is more risky for her than most characters. This character is not super good at running up close in your face pressure because of her lack of plus frames. So if you just like delay tech and like when she runs in try and do something about it, it's hard for her to throw you to death usually. That's why you could kind of wait her out. She has pretty terrible up close pressure. Her 5L is plus, but even then it's plus 1, 2. That's nice at least. They do give her little diva like plus 2 on that. But yeah, in general, you know, really, to be frank, she's decent at mixing between run-in low and run-in grab. To be fair, both of those will lose to fuzzy mash is the thing, right? Because there's a big enough gap here. Both of these will lose off like some normal to just mashing a lot of the time. So, and even if she wants to do that, or if she cancels it off a normal, that's 4 skill gauge, right? So again, we're back to she's spending her skill gauge doing that. She's spending her skill gauge to get that that pressure going. So, but still, none of this changes the fact that at the end of the day, this is still a very, like, you know, 2B's offense has gotten a lot better, and she gets that offense, like, all the time. Right? Seems pretty top tier to me. Who knows? Like, I think top tier, like, there's, to me, I have a high top tier. She can bait delay tech with her floats. I guess so. I mean, kind of? Into jumping button? Let's see. So, again, how quick can you act out of this shit again? Wasn't it, like... I wanted to record... I don't think she can do this, I will say. Right? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's 19, right? Yeah, no. And she can't. No, she can't. That's 29 frames total. That's not catching a 2L tech. Right? You'll block. She can bait throw like that. Even then, it's close. But she can. If she wants, she can do this. It's way quicker, but also minus 28 on block. So she can't bait delay tech with that, no. Because it's 29 total frames till she hits you, and your 2L is 18 frames of recovery, so. You have, like, she has to be really preemptive with it to actually get you there. So yeah, in general, waiting 2B out is still the play, I think. It's just, again, her skill gauge conserving pressure specials are much better than they used to be. So it makes it much harder. But yeah, I think, in general, there's probably, like, a high top tier and a low top tier to me. And, like, that encompasses something like 10, 11 characters. So where exactly, and it's a lot of really good ones, too, right? So where exactly Natera sits in that hierarchy, the same thing as Grimnir doing TK EX seals into 2U, yes, and that is not a good throw bait. Grim has a good throw bait if he has the seals up already. I've talked about this before. Grim doing TK EX seals into 2U is not a good throw bait. Because it loses, it doesn't beat 2L, and it loses to other kinds of mash, and sometimes, that one's doesn't even beat throw sometimes, I think. Like, Grimnir's best in the game contending throw baits is when the seals are already out, and he has to jump into instant 2U. That shit's crazy. But it's, when he has to place the seals up first, that is, you know, that's a throw bait in the way that, like, Anila 2-2U is a throw bait. Except, if anything, Anila's is at least plus on block. But it costs 50 meter, of course. So I would argue, yes, both of those are not good throw baits. They don't beat delay tech. They beat delay tech with throw, but they lose to delay tech. Well, in Grim's case, it loses because he's minus. 2B will at least be plus. You know what I mean? Like, if 2B does this and you block, he's at least plus. Grim will be minus 2 if he does that and you block after your 2L. But honestly, both of these would lose to you, even, like, whiffing your 2L, reacting to that, and then hitting 5L would beat both of these as well. So. Anyway. You know, because let's not pretend, again, like, the character has counterplay to her, right? It's not like, oh, well, you can't do anything, she just does this and you die, and also she does this and you die, and all of this. It is still the case that her, like, general pressure from this distance is made significantly better. I mean, true, but it's still far better than having nothing. Yeah, it's fair. Very few characters have nothing. UL is one of them, which is hilarious, because she's supposed to be a rushdown character, apparently. That's why she's top 10. Yeah. Right? Her game plan is still very solid, very hard to stop, and not very rewarding, but again, very hard to stop. And when she hits you, she's gonna, like, loop you right back into the same situation, and then, you know, time to guess. Well, not time to guess, but, like, time to either sit there like a good boy and let her get her skill gauge back, or try and do something and probably get murdered by 5H or 5M. Very strong character. Very strong character. Somewhere in that vague range of the top 10. Definitely sounds right. It could be higher, honestly. If there's, like, other fuck shit she can do that I don't know about, it could be even higher. But, at the very least, she's somewhere in that range. Would you try to roll the 5H? It catches roll at tip, is the problem. 5H catches roll at tip. You see that? You see how that hitbox looks? If you're, like, closer to the middle of her range, you actually can roll. Like, where it zigzags up like that, you can roll it. But this will catch roll at tip. So often what you do is, like most people in the Grand Blue Zone, like when they're Grand Blue Zoning you like this, you try to, like, run up in 6XL if she's being too patient to take your turn back. And then you know, you're plus and it's your turn from there. Alternatively, I mean, you can also try, once you block this, to sort of guess on the RPS of, you know, this versus her doing, like, another skill gauge move like this, which has counterplay or stuff like that. But it's a risky situation, certainly. If you want to die when she whiff cancels into 5H2 anyways, let's see. Is that true? Like, if she, like, say that I'm in that range where I actually can roll it, right? Actually, I want her to whiff cancel. And I'm like here. Wait, no, that's a little too close. Wait. No, yeah, she can't whiff cancel in time, right? Even from like a range, like even if I had to hit like a button. She can't do that. It's not, like, if you do roll through it, you're good. But it's not, like, the times when, the spaces where she's using it are the spaces where you can't roll through it, right? She's using it at max range where it'll catch roll. So, again, generally your best answer here is to try into 6XL. It is a 14 frame button, right? It is very notable to mention this is pretty slow, right? It is pretty slow. 14 frames is, I mean, it's not like too sluggish, but it's notably slow. She has to try to do 5M to be safe from rolls. Right. Because that, I mean, again, that is rollable, but I believe this one she can whiff cancel in time to kill you. But yeah, all that being said, 2B is real strong, right? No doubt about it. Just a character with not as defined weaknesses anymore that has some of the best neutral in the game and some of the best Grand Blue Zone in the game, so. Now it'll catch roll? I think so, right? Like if I have her do this. Wait, record her to do that.
Too slow.
Well, hold on.
Too slow.
I mean, the step forward she takes.
Too slow.
There you go. Okay, wait. A lot of the times, the step forward she takes and the fact that it's a little smaller means she's going to get murdered for it. But yeah, that one will catch roll otherwise. Yeah. Add the correct spacing, that will catch. Like, I can't even throw here, right?
Too slow.
I would have to, like, do it into DP, I think.
Too slow.
No, not even. Oh, yeah, I'm straight up getting counter hit out of my roll. Yeah. But this one is also susceptible to that happening, which obviously would be catastrophic depending on what range it's at. Like, if you, like, ran up and rolled, it could cause a lot of damage. I forgot how much Godforsaken 4 momentum her 5M has. Yeah. Anyways, shit makes Soul Far Slash look stationary. I mean, especially out of, like, woo! Like, she be sliding, man. That 5M covers, like, half the screen out of that dash. I do, you know, maybe I'm panicking for nothing. I do think I'm gonna go, fellas. I think I'm gonna go and just see if perhaps my computer's about to explode. So sorry about the short stream. But 2B's a zoner changed my mind. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be playing, I googled it, it's nothing. I appreciate that. I'm gonna do it myself too, I think. Let us know on the server if you're alive. I mean, I'm alive. The Windows, the phone, connecting your phone thing is one thing. The, like, Windows I don't know if OBS caught it. The Windows update screen that popped up looked really fucking weird. It did not look like, I had, like, a black screen for, like, 10 seconds, and it said, like, Windows update, but it looked really strange. And honestly, even, like, you know, actual malware aside, I've heard that Windows updates have been causing, like, genuinely bricking people's, like, SSDs and shit like that. Run a Windows Defender scan? Yeah. Like, actual, unironic, official Windows updates have been, like, bricking people's SSDs and shit like that. So, like, I'm gonna go take a look. Tomorrow, hopefully, I think we'll be playing some, trying out some Tuco. Some 2XKO. I don't know when it comes out, but I'm not upgrading until Windows 10 stops being safe. Yeah, unfortunately, the PC, I bought this PC and it came with Windows 11. So, you know, the pain and the suffering. Perhaps I should have uninstalled it and installed Windows 10 before I put anything on this computer, but oh well. For now, I'll see you tomorrow for maybe some Tuco Salamanca. And until then, I wish you have a 11 a.m. Pacific time for Tuco. Oh, then yeah, I should. I start streaming after that. So basically 2 my time, I think. Yeah. So it'll be out. I might start stream maybe even a little earlier tomorrow, depending on how it works then. So I got a trusted debloating thing to get rid of a lot of that stuff. Yeah. Have fun break. I probably will be at work. Aw, that's sad. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some Tuco, and until then, have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.